Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's the Friday phone-in. Well, it will be in 1 hour at 9 a.m. Central, which is in 1 hour from now. But we wanted to be here, of course, for the opening bell, as we normally are. And let's get straight into it. Welcome, everybody. If you've just tuned in, please tap the like button and consider subscribing. That'd be very much appreciated. Love you all, and consider subscribing as well. We're on our way. Hopefully, we'll be at 70,000 subscribers today, which would be an amazing moment for the channel. So let's get straight into it. Let me bring all your comments in. I just came from the XRP update. So we're focusing on other things now. If Vaz is here, I hope Vaz is here. Vaz's video will premiere today. So I'm excited about that as well. Let's see who's here. Good morning, Patrick Black. Good morning, JT Tegger. Dago, good morning. Bar, good morning. Let's make some money on Friday. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Patrick. Mike, good morning, Stanislav. Songs for Space. Mike, how is Lisa? Would you give us an update? Hopefully you can call into the Friday phone-in. We'll open the phone lines up in an hour, and we'd love to have you on the show giving us an update. I know it's very personal and emotional, but if you're able to share some information with us, we'd appreciate it. And a lot of people are asking and concerned and care for your dear lady. All right. Good stuff. So we've got half an hour to go before the bell goes. It's another green day. We've hit another all-time high, I believe. Yes, there's my Roth IRA. My Roth IRA yesterday was my best ever trade. I've never made $1,500 in 5 seconds. It was my best ever trade yesterday. Essentially, it was very simple. I posted the trade on X, Instagram, everywhere as I was doing it, so you were all able to follow. Not that you should follow, of course, but I put it out there so everyone could see what I was doing. So essentially, this is what happened yesterday. I was all in. Someone said, I thought you only owned Coca-Cola. They missed the trade. I was all in Coca-Cola on my Roth IRA. Just to be absolutely clear, so everyone knows, I don't ever sell on my main account. I only own the S&P. I never sell, so I don't pay tax. There's no tax event. I just keep paying down my margin, as I've already bought the future prices, and I'm simply, every time I earn money on YouTube, which is my job, I get paid today, of course, every day, every month, I pay down my margin. So I've already bought stocks in a past life, in a past price. That's why I'm doubling the rate of the market, because as the markets go up, I double. If they go down, I double on the way down as well. So I never sell anything in my main account. But in my Roth IRA, you can see I had a massive jump yesterday. It was actually $1,500 profit. Obviously, it's moved since then. What I did was a few days ago, I sold all my Coca-Cola and I made $600 profit. It was like a 4% profit, I think it was. I can't remember exactly. But I sold all my Coca-Cola on the earnings because I thought, okay, that was a big jump, and don't expect it to do. I didn't expect it to jump that much on the earnings. I was expecting a 10 to 20% the rest of the year, outperform the S&P. But if I can get 4% straight off the bat, it makes sense to sell that, take that profit, get back in the S&P. Because even though I think the S&P will go sideways come October, that's what I've been saying for the longest time. It's only February and Coca-Cola bounced quickly. So I took my profit, sold all my Coca-Cola, bought back in the S&P. I was right. I bought the S&P on a slight dip. It carried on rallying. I sold it yesterday at an all-time high. So that was great. So I made more money on the S&P. I sold all my S&P not just because I'm on an all-time high. Remember, you don't just sell and not know what to do with it. You have to have a reason. So I sold it all to buy Walmart. Walmart was a massive overreaction. The earnings was good, but the guidance was soft. So the Walton family sold prior to the earnings, even though it rallied. It's what it often does. It sold off like 10%. So I sold exactly at the bottom, literally exactly at the bottom. And then I bought in at the bottom, and then I sold exactly at the top. It was about 20 minutes before the bell. I thought to myself, it's not going to go up anymore. It's had a bit of a bounce. I gained 10%. I sold it. I made $1,500, and I was right because it continued to come down. I'll show you Walmart on the screen so you can see it. WMT. There's Walmart, right? So this was the moment. This is where, let me just clear my tickers for a second so I'll make it clearer. This is the moment I bought it, right there, and I sold it right there. I mean, literally within pennies, and now it's gone sideways. So now I would have been stuck in Walmart. Now, if I'd been stuck in Walmart, that wouldn't have been the worst thing, because if I held it just for another few weeks, I would have the dividend and it will come up. And I would have chance to get back in the dividend in time for the S&P. So I could have double dippings, if you like. It would have worked perfectly. However, I was happy with my profit. Remember, even though I timed the market perfectly, as it happened on this particular occasion, this is my 21st trade. It's my 21st win. So 21 trades, 21 wins, right? If you can consistently win, you're gonna do well. You don't have to time the market. Even though on this occasion I did, it wasn't really important to say stay in, get more. I'd hoped to make more. I'd hoped it'd go back up to the 103, and that would have made me about $4,000. But $1,500 is absolutely fine. Took the profit because I don't want to be waiting around when the S&P is carrying on moving again. Just for the sake of a small dividend. There really isn't any point. So at the end of the day, it is a very expensive stock. If it was a cheap stock and everything in the garden was perfect, then hey, why not? But inflation is still an issue, and that affects Walmart's earnings, profits, squeezes their margins, even though they're on top of it. There are other issues as well, like the guidance was a bit soft. Their stock price is very expensive. So a quick profit like that, absolutely take it. Take your money, put it back in the S&P, which is what I did, and that's why that is up. So that's probably my best ever trade I've ever done so quickly. And remember, that's a tax-free trade. It cost me nothing. I made $1,500 in 5 minutes, and I got $1,500. And now, of course, that gives me another all-time high, 157, 126. Remember, I started out with $5,000 nearly 4 years ago. I don't short stocks, I don't do options, and if you include my Roth IRA and everything included, my margin, I've got now more than $270,000 invested, or somewhere around that region. Somebody will say, no, it's 269, he's a liar, or whatever it is, but it's somewhere round that area. You can add it up yourself. I mean, there it is, 231 plus 39. There it is. So that's my position, and that's all good, right? Anyway, there you go. Let me come back to the comments. We've got some news to cover. We've got the opening bell. Let's read the comments. Let's have a look. Hi, Stanislav. Hello, everybody. Mike, I couldn't be happier for Lisa. Yes, we heard that Lisa is doing well. Some complications, but doing well. Good morning, everybody. Jed, Wake Up Africa. Hello there. Hello, Jerry. Hi, Jerry and Elba. Is this live? Yes, this is live. It says it's live under the show. The icon is glowing red. It says a live stream. So, yep, it's live. Good morning, Ninja Cowboy. Lisa's doing well. She said, thank you very much. She said, thank you very, very much. There you go. Thank you, Mike. Made a good trade with CELH yesterday. Congratulations, Lenny23. Thanks, Stacy. Hi, Mike. How you doing? What's the story behind? Sorry, I've missed. Maybe something on Lisa. Lisa wasn't very well, and she needed an operation. That's Mike's lady, and now she is feeling better. She's come through our operation. Love NVIDIA. I'll take a quick look at NVIDIA for you. Yes. We are very happy to hold NVIDIA. Very happy indeed. NVIDIA is doing well. And yep, we're very happy to hold NVIDIA. Indeed we are. There's NVIDIA. Love, my prayers are with you. Mike, my prayers are with Jerry and Elba. Thank you. Can we please send out a strong prayer chain request for Jerry and Elba? Strength in numbers. There we go. We're all standing by, of course, Jerry and Elba. God bless. There you go. Look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thanks. It should be a blessing. Should be me blessing you. You two make make me a better person and my family better in this world. I love you for it. I love that. Isn't that lovely? I'll just say Walmart is valued at 56, and even after the dip, it's still 90. That's a bit hairy for me. Well, Songs for Space. That's exactly why I sold it. I said it's expensive. But I knew it would bounce, and I bought it, and I sold it, and I made a profit, and isn't that why we do it? So yes, there you go. Hello everyone from work. Lucas Aids family, I have to leave to take care of him. Thank you, Elba. Could you add me to Discord, please, Martin? Yes, I can. David Jones. Everyone now needs a 1-month badge to get into Discord.
Faisal Alahmi donated $5 through a super chat. How can we get review for NVTS? Thank you.
Can we get a review? Let me have a little look. Yes, I've got to get back to those reviews, haven't I? Got to get back to the reviews. The first one is Sensonics. That's right at the top. Where am I seeing it? Where's that one gone? Sends. There we go. Let's NVTS. Let me have go. NVTS. That name rings a bell. I wonder if it's on the list already. No. Okay. There it is. NVTS. Can you give me the name as well, please, so I can make sure it's the right one for you? There you go. It's on the list. Thank you very much indeed. NVTS. Yes, I will do that for you. Right. So who was it? David Jones. I've got to find David Jones. David Jones, could you do another comment for me, please, in the chat? I need to see you in the chat. I'm just trying to find you. I've got to find you in the chat, David Jones. Why can't I see you? Why can't I see you in the chat? Ah, there you go. Right, David Jones. What we are doing now to protect the security and integrity of the service, we can give you Discord once you get your 1-month badge. The reason for this, and I'm sure everyone will understand it and realize it's a good idea. Yesterday, Stanislav bought like 200, maybe 300 memberships. We've never had anything like it. So that means a lot of people have won memberships that might not want the service, or might be trolls, or might be bots. We just don't know. So there's no way of telling. Some people troll the show. We don't want to give trolls access to our training and spoil the experience for everyone, the negativity on Discord. So what we're going to do is everyone who's already got access to Discord has it. If you want to go premium, it's only $2. You can do it straight away. There's the Discord link. But if you want it for free, and that's absolutely fine. Or the free service is not the same as the premium service. Premium is even higher. But if you want the free service, you have to have a 1 month badge, which in 1 month, you'll have a 1 month badge. At the moment, you've got a green badge, and we have to make sure that everyone wishes to renew their membership, because you might not want to renew your membership in a month, and so on and so forth. So I hope that makes sense. So David Jones, I hope you understand. You can always get access to it immediately if you want to, but at least this way will protect the service and make it more useful. You don't want to join a Discord server where it's all trolls. It would just be, it's bad enough as it is. We get people, come in and shouldn't do. But anyway, Walmart, did you sell? Yes, Moy Guzman, I did sell my Walmart. I made a very good profit, $1,500 in 5 minutes. Old me, good morning. Yesterday was great with Crypto Sensei. It's Sensei Crypto, not to be confused. There's somebody else called Crypto Sensei. Stanislav is at it again. Can anyone believe this? I have never in my life seen anything like it. Stanislav has gifted another 50 memberships. And this is absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it. These are real memberships, folks. Someone said to me last night, is this real? It is real. Oh my gosh. I don't know where to start. Please say thank you to Stanislav. This is incredible. Good morning, Martin. Best to Lisa, mate. Stanislav Bond 007. Be ready for crazy price action. These are people now have won memberships. Be ready for crazy price action with NVIDIA. Good morning. Hope you're feeling well. I am feeling much better. Thank you. I was very poorly a few days ago, but I'm much better now. How does Palantir look? Palantir, should I have a quick look for you? We've got 15 minutes before the bell goes. Palantir has started to come up again. Jade Leslow, you've just become a member. It's been gifted to you by Stanislav. Please thank him. Palantir is going back up again, but I wouldn't buy it. People are saying it was a great dip opportunity. I don't think so. I think it's way too expensive, and people are now buying it back. I think that's a really, really bad idea. But, people do what they do. I told you about the valuation. Here we're investors. We're not gamblers, speculators. We are simply investing, buying great businesses. Even my trade yesterday on Walmart, I understand that it's a great business and it's expensive, but not like this. It's 43 times earnings. This is 700 times earnings. So, buying Walmart and selling it was just good investment. It wasn't an investment, was it? It was a good trade. But buying Palantir, I just think is terrible. I think it's a silly idea. Anyway, hi, Mike. Okay, we open the phone lines in 45 minutes for the Friday phone-in. I hope you'll all call in. David Jones, good morning. Hello. AIXBT seems to be moving. Thank you very much. Kazansky. Stanilab's gifted another. Look at this. Was gifted memberships. Hi all, Vatautas, good morning to you. Look at everybody was gifted memberships. Please, thanks. Stanislav is on it. He's trying to help promote the XRP petition. That's what he's doing. He really believes in that. Wow. Yes, indeed. It's incredible. Love this moment of truth. Brian, gifted memberships. Hello. Good morning to you. Thank you for the membership gift. Lovely. That's really nice. Don't forget, if you now have a membership, you can access all the members-only videos, all the members-only live streams, and members-only chats. If you engage with me on X and Instagram, I will engage with you. If you ask me a question on YouTube, I will reply to all your comments personally. So Stanislav's given me a lot of work, but that's okay. You got discounts when Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread. There they are. You can have a free song tonight. A free song if you tune tonight to our music concert. You can have a free song tonight. That's pretty cool, right? If you do a $5 super chat now, you can have a review done. You can have an earnings call. And if you renew your badge in 1 month and you get a 1 month badge, you can access all our training as well on Discord. You can jump the queue and get into Discord straight away. There is the Discord link. But if you want to wait, you can wait as well. All right. Now then, let me give you the link for the show tonight. This is our concert tonight. We're having a party, and everyone who's won a membership can actually have a free song. So here is the concert. Here is a live XRP concert tonight. Live music party in the pub tonight at 4 p.m. Central Time. Okay, let me give you the link now. Here is the event for tonight. There you go. It's on the party channel. It's a different channel. It's my party channel. There is the link. Average Shad just won a membership. These are real memberships. Just so everybody knows. I've got time to make a video, so I'm going to do that. This is my favorite show, Moment of Truth. Thank you very much. Walid, very kind, very generous. Thank you, Stan. This is why he's doing it. He wants everyone to take note of the XRP petition. I'll put it in the chat for you. We're not focusing on that today. I just did an update video on that a few moments ago. But this is it. 549. I've just given you the link. You can search for it on Change.org. What's it called again? Change.org, beg your pardon. Bully just became a new member. I've given you the link anyway. 549. Shall we refresh it? We're hoping for 1,000 signatures. 560. It's going up, isn't it? It's going up very nicely. There we go. We never got 1,000 in 1 minute, but that was our goal. But never mind. We'll keep on going. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Stan. Yes. Stanislav at it again. He certainly is. Thank you, Stanislav. Hi, Range Gamin. Thank you, Stanislav. These are all being gifted. So kind. Thank you. Wow. Hello. Yes, it's an amazing family community on this channel. People support everything amazingly. It really is quite incredible how much support. Stanislav on a roll. Was gifted a membership. Yep, so many people have been. Please do thank him. We've got 10 minutes to go. I signed the petition just now. Wow, fantastic. Just sold my Palantir swing trade. In at 97, out 107. I think it's a very good idea. I think it's crazy to own that. I can't own a stock that's 700 times a value. That just seems a bit daft. Morning to anyone I missed. I'm working, popping in and out. Hello, Gazansky. Good morning, Alex. Good to see you feeling better. Thank you so much indeed. Yes, the Friday phone in a few minutes. So let me do this right now. I've got to put this out. So members. 23. New members, services and perks. If you are a member of our channel, please take advantage of all, there's another one. Please take advantage of all the perks and benefits. Number one, People become a member of this channel because they like it, they want to support it, they see it as Netflix. People watch us very often more than Netflix. We have now over 1,200 members. People watch all day, every trading day, and they want to support the channel. Look at this. Thank you so much. And in return, I try to give perks that benefit you. In fact, my members who've been with me for since the beginning, some of them 3 years, say they get 20 times back what they put in. We've now got some new membership perks, and I want to make sure everyone understands their membership perks. Okay, so as a member, you get members-only live streams, members-only videos. There's content you've never seen before, which you now can see. All our interviews with CEOs, hedge fund managers, directly from Wall Street, they're all members only. If you comment, only members videos, only members can leave a comment and have their comment replied to. I reply to all of your comments personally. Non-members, unfortunately, we can't share all the comments. We can only share members' comments. So you now get your comments shown and replied to personally by me. So I will reply to everyone's comments. And I don't use AI to do that. It's just me doing it. It takes up a lot of time every evening. Also, we provide, if you follow me on my X and Instagram, the link will be below the chat. I'll also give it to everybody watching me make this live. There's my X and Instagram. I will engage with you. I don't follow you back because that weakens the power of our social media. Follow for follow isn't a good idea. If you're trying to action something and get things done, you just engage with people, spend the time to talk to people, not do follow for follow. So if you follow me, I will engage with you and help you grow in a positive way, not just follow for follow. And we don't do that. That doesn't help anybody, including you. You also get a free song tonight on my music show on the Party channel. You can have your first song for free as a member. Come on in and request a dedication and I will do that for you. Also, we provide free training, completely free. And we're also now recording a series of videos to assist the training program. So you can talk to Sensei in Discord. And you can talk to Ed Nevius. They'll help you scalp trade, do all these amazing things, and how to read charts and so on and so forth. But also, on top of that, we're recording a series of videos to go alongside it. And that will only be available for members of Discord. So we're not going to put those videos out in a regular fashion. We could, of course, do that and get more views and earn more ad revenue. But we've decided to make it a members perk for all of you on Discord. So that's going to be a pretty cool thing. Now, because we've got so many members and over the last few days, lots of memberships have been donated by one of our members, Stanislav, who liked our XRP petition and wanted to put out more and more, wanted to help us reach more people. He's been paying out of his own money. He's donated a few hundred now memberships. That's why they're exploding at the moment. One of our members is gifting memberships. These are real. These aren't spam. This isn't a joke. There's no way you can. It's done through YouTube. One of our members, Stanislav, has paid out of his hard-earned money to give you memberships so you can access all these perks. Now, because there are so many new members, we don't want to have our Discord channel explode with trolls. That would be unpleasant for everyone. So what we're going to do is, now you've got a membership, you can access all the things I've mentioned for free. However, if you want to get into Discord immediately and talk to Ed Nevius, get the training videos, which we are currently working on, and talk to Sensei, you will need to renew your membership in a month. So you've got a month for free. It's like trying it out, if you like. If you renew your badge, it will turn from green, which is what it is now, to a 1 month badge. You'll have a small 1 and it will go blue. And that means you are now 1 month. Then you have 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and then you have a big 1 for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and then you have a trophy. So once you become 1 month, we will then upgrade you on Discord. You do it manually by coming into a live show, giving me your Discord username, and I will see that you have a 1 month badge in the live chat. You can also comment to a video as well, because I will see your comment with your 1 month badge. And I can then, if you give me your Discord username, not your Discord display name, I will upgrade you and accept your friend request, and you can be getting all the benefits in Discord. However, if you'd rather not wait, I'll give you the link to Discord. You can become a premium member, support the channel, and you get an even better service. You get the premium service, which is higher, a higher level anyway, and you can have that straight away. You don't have to wait, because we know that you're not a troll because you've just bought the membership. All right? Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. I hope that makes sense. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. This was made in a live show. Over here and over here, I'll put more things you'll find useful. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Let's have a look. Let me read the comments that I've just missed. Just sign the petition. Thank you much indeed. Can you give the link where I can sign the petition? Yes, I certainly can. Here it is. Thank you to all these new members. Here is the petition. It's below all the videos from last night. I'll give it you 3 times. We've got 3 minutes before the bell goes. Let me see if I can answer all the questions. Let's have a quick look and see how our subscribers are going. 69,386. Love to reach 70,000 today. That would be incredible if we can do that. 92,000. We're about to hit 100,000 views, which is pretty exciting. Very nice indeed. Wonderful. 2 minutes ago before the bell goes, we're going to cover the bell. Good morning, mine. Hope you're well. Above is the link. Well, the link above is the party, but you mean in the chat, Shrapnels. Okay. See that Martin is out of Walmart because he did a day trade, a swing trade. Well, it's a day trade. It was a scalp trade, really. When you're in and out in seconds, that's a scalp trade, not even a day trade. Been sharing petition link in comments on crypto channels. We'll put in the live chats later. Thank you, Andrew. It's very kind of you. Hi, Martin. The reason I asked about Walmart was because I bought some shares yesterday, but it sounds like it's going to start dropping. Yeah, it's very expensive. That's why I took the trade. I didn't want to just stay in at Walmart. I want to be in the S&P. I just simply wanted to take the trade and make some very easy money. That was it. Is this live? Was a joke? Oh, okay. That would be a good mug. It would. I'm not gifting a free membership because of XRP. I joined this channel to learn from you. This is the only channel I've found that offers insights and learnings, unlike others that only post videos. Wow. Well, that means so much more. Stanislav, thank you for that. I mean, that means so much more. Because we're not the XRP channel. We're not even a crypto channel. We're not. We are a family. We are friends. We support each other. We help each other. We have fun. We play music. We provide information. We support each other with facts. We bring you interviews. So Stanislav, I really appreciate that. That means the world to me. Thank you very much indeed. That's even better, isn't it? Good morning, family. Hello, world. Why are you getting so many trolls? Well, we're not. Maybe a couple. There's, a couple of people that aren't very nice. Everyone's nice. It's only a couple of people. Hi, Brian. 426 more to reach 1,000 petitions. Let's have a look. We got 30 seconds to go before the bell goes. Let's have a quick look at the petition. It's 560. 560. Let's refresh it. Doing really well. I really want 576. Yeah, doing great. Okay, here goes. The bell's going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone. What is going on today? Let's go through all our positions. We just turned red. Let's turn the studio red. The overall portfolio has just dropped, just slightly. The S&P is down Virgin Galactic up today, 1.35. Palantir up 1%. I wouldn't buy that. It's way too expensive, way too overhyped, and now you can't trust what anyone says. In my opinion, you might disagree with me. You might think Alex Karp is great. I think he's a cheerleader, and everyone just decided to use it as an opportunity to buy it back and do it again. I think that's a really bad idea. Gold down today. Amazon selling off at the moment. Apple up today, 0.09. Next Year Energy down 0.07. Enphase Energy up 0.29. Coca-Cola up 0.35. Very nice. J&J 159, heading to that $200. That's my target. Chevron Oil down today. Tesla taking a bit of a drop, down 0.5. McDonald's, would you buy that for $2.90? What a great opportunity that was. IonQ has just gone down 4%. 5%, too expensive. Google taking some profits today. Microsoft virtually flat now after being up this morning. Nvidia selling off this morning, 139, down 0.52. Walmart, there's a big drop. There you go. Took my profit. No surprise there. It's very expensive. It was a quick trade, $1,500. I did not want to sit around and wait for that. Tilray, no value at all, 86 cents. This could have been a $40 stock. I said this could be $40. However, it needed full rescheduling. That never happened. And then when Trump won the election, I said it won't happen. It's not his interest to get it done. It was a Biden thing. It was a Kamala Harris thing. They were really behind it. Trump decided to say it because he thought, well, it's a vote winner. But we knew that was never going to happen. And now it's basically being ignored. So Tilray is just... Now, our $40 target is completely gone. Robinhood, this is great. Just trimming off a bit today. IonQ, I beg your pardon, it was up, not down. Way too expensive, I can't buy this. Rocket Lab up 1.54. Plug Power, all sorts of issues with their debt situation right now. You could have traded this many times between 180 and 220, 230, 240. But don't buy it now, the situation's changed. Faraday Future up 9%. This is another bankrupt stock that's being pumped by certain YouTubers. It's a really bad idea. There's no value here. The company was even threatened to be evicted from their property for not being able to pay the rent. You can't buy a business that can't even pay its own rent. Seems pretty crazy to me. Anyway, Bitcoin up today 0.46. XRP is up 0.82. There you go. There is the rundown today. I am down slightly, so my all-time high is gone. But am I bothered? Nope, not at all. I'm very, very pleased that I bought Walmart when I did. I'm very, very pleased I sold it when I did. And essentially, I gained 3 shares of the S&P 500. So I'm now going to have $3.60 every quarter, times 3 for the rest of my life that I own the S&P, which I will, of course, and plus the growth. So I'm very happy to do that. It's down a bit today. That doesn't matter. Okay, more members coming in today. If you want to become a member, there's the membership link and be part of our family. There's the membership video, so you know all the perks you get. There's Discord if you want to become a premium member and get all the services straight away as a premium member. Brian Bynum, lovely to see you here. How are you today? You get a membership, and now that's not enough. But wait, there's more. You get a membership, and now that's not enough. But wait, there's more. I'm not sure. That's the news for today's stock market. That's the news for today's stock market. Juan. We are trying to avoid trolls. We appreciate the memberships. Indeed we do. Morning, Martin. Hi, everyone. How are you? Hello, how you doing? Kimberly. You would have been better sticking in Coca-Cola. Plenty more upside to come. No, I'm very, very happy. 4% in 5 minutes. I'm not greedy. Look, 21 trades, 21 wins. I keep making money. It doesn't matter. I'm not sticking around. I'm only owning the S&P. I don't take risk with my money. I've got 270,000. It's going to $1 million. Why do I need to risk it? Why do I need to worry? If I can make a free $1,500 in 5 minutes on Walmart, then I made 670 or whatever it was on Coca-Cola in minutes, tax free. I mean, that's over $2,000. What's that? That's about $2,200 on 2 trades in the last week. I mean, if you keep doing that, you're never going to lose, are you? I'm not trying to beat the market or beat everyone. Just do well, and that's all I care about. Well said, Stanislav. Thank you for that, Brian. Loads of new members joining by themselves as well now this morning. Glenn Jones, good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Martyn, what are your thoughts on bioanalytics? I've not looked at that one, but anything to do with pharmaceuticals is extremely risky. I would rather buy an ETF of pharmaceutical stocks than individual. Soundhound up 3%. Thank you, Pedro. What about SMCI? Big week next week. Yes, we are covering the earnings call for it. Support Martyn and what he's doing for us. Stanislav is like, do you realize Stanislav is now a sponsor member and he is the world record holder for donated memberships? There's no one who's done more for memberships and sponsorship than the Stanislav. Cannot believe it. This guy only joined a couple of days ago. We are deeply thankful. Good morning. I like how grounded your information is. Thank you so much indeed. 80% in 1 week for SMI. Yeah, but there's no filings. We can't make financial investments on no information. Meta back over 700. Glenn Jones just became a member. Thank you, Glenn Jones. Thank you very much indeed. Good day, Martyn. Great work from down under. Glenn Jones. You've got to join me for the party tonight. If you can, it's at 4 p.m. Central. If you can't watch it live, you can always watch the restream. So it says past live stream at the bottom. If you join me, you've just become a member, you get your first free song. I will do Down Under. The Men at Work, Down Under. I come from a land down under. Oh, yeah. I'll do that. All right? So absolutely right. That would be really, really cool. Is Google going anywhere soon? I don't know, but it is a good value to buy it at this price. In my opinion, Nvidia is the best value tech stock, though. Them crazies are still buying Palantir. They certainly are. Palantir is still going up. It's pretty crazy. I won't touch it. I'm not in the business of losing money. I'm not in the business of risking money. If you want to gamble and buy it, inflate it, that's fine, but I can't join your party. Good day, Martyn. Them crazies are still buying. Is Google going is good. PDD holding 75% undervalued. Thank you, Kazansky. All right, then. It's 20 minutes to go before we go into our Friday phone-in. So what I'd like to do is to see, we're going to open the phone line in a minute, and anyone can call in. Anyone can be on our live call. If you are a member, you can be on our call, and we'd love to have you on the show. All right? So what I want to do is invite everyone. Let me just go over here a minute. Phone in. Let me do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. That's all done. I want to invite everyone tonight that's watching live now to join us for the party tonight. Every Friday we have a few beers and we have a lot of fun. It's pinned to the top. It says live party in the pub tonight. And we're going to celebrate our petition, our XRP. We had a lot of fun. And you're all welcome to join. You can call in. You can be on the show. You can. It's like this. You can actually... where is it? Why is that like that? Oh, party one. Here it is. You can be around me in all these spots. All these spots. We're getting loads of new members coming in today. This is just unbelievable, the amount of members we're getting today. So you can be live on the show tonight, and I can do your special request. So this is the event. I would really, really like it if we can promote this right now. Can everyone take one moment? Can everyone take one moment, please, to jump into this link? The link is pinned to the top in the chat. I'll give it you here. Can everyone just jump out of this stream and just go and like and click reminder? There's the link in the chat. Let's see if we can get 20 likes. So what I like to do is click the reminder. This is the party tonight, 4 p.m. Central. You can always watch it, restream it if you miss it. All right. Click the button there. This is on the party channel, so you might want to subscribe to it. It's a different channel, okay? And tap the like button. Let's see if we can get 20 likes. And if you want to leave your comments, there you go. Look, you can leave your comment requests. I cannot believe the amount of memberships we're getting today. This is just unbelievable. A lot of these are being gifted by Stanislav, so amazing. Please thank him, won't you? All right, so here we go. 17. Let's see if we've got it up to 20. 17. This is the big event tonight. 19. One more. If we can just get 20. Tap on the like and come straight back. 8 waiting. You don't have to wait there, obviously, because that's tonight. But if you can just tap the like button, that would be great. You ready? 3, 2, 1. 22. Yay. Yeah, we did it. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Hopefully Lisa is better after surgery. Yeah, Mike says she's feeling better. Brad Garlinghouse and Yakisha Keto Dream Team. Thank you, Shrapnels. Let me read this one here. Can I have a review, please, for Greatland Gold GDP? Yes, you can. That goes second on the list. That goes second on the list because... No, it goes third on the list. There you go. There you go. Can I have... Yes, you can. Greatland Gold. Can I have... Yes, you can. There you go. It's third on the list. Thank you very much indeed. Give Stanislav a special emoji. Well, he's a sponsor member. I'm going to try to find ways I can to recognize him in more ways because it's been an incredible thing, hasn't it? 23 likes on the event tonight. Wonderful stuff. Looking forward to the event. Woody Unfiltered. Thank you, mate. There's no ads on it as well. I turn all the ads off. It's a free show. Is there someone still in LUNR? Yes, Stephen. She's doing well in a recovery. Thanks for asking. I've got some of that gold miner. Very small amount, but it is performed spectacularly, says Jerry Mandarin. I can't believe the amount. So listen, folks, we've got 15 minutes to go. So what I'm going to do now is open up the phone line. Every Friday, we have a phone line. We have a phone in. If you are a member of the channel, you can phone in. So what I'm going to do now is move over to members only mode, open up the phone line. Here we go. Turn it to members only, which is kind of everyone anyway. So there you go. Right. Nothing is needed. Thank you. Look at that. Incredible. Nothing is needed, says Stanislav. He just really enjoys the show. Where is the XRP petition you put out your hard work into? We should all be signing it, Martyn. Everybody has, mate. Where have you been? Do you want me to give you the link? Here's the link. Here's the link for the XRP petition. There you go. I'll put it 3 times. There you go. All right. Okie dokie. Let's come back to our main portfolio. We're trying to push back up again. Bit of trading this morning. That's all right. We're okay with that. So the Friday phone line is open in 3, 2, 1. There you go. The Friday phone line is now open. You can now call in and be on the show. So what I'm going to do now is give everyone the link, how you can actually be on the show. Okay, so come on, here comes the portfolio back up again. So live phone in. Live phone in. I'm going to give you the link. You don't require any software. You do it through a browser. You need to be a member. I need to see you on camera. Here is the link. And password. I'll pin it to the top for a moment. There you go. Let me replace the pin. There you go. So there's the comment pinned to the top. So the live phone in is open now. We start it in 15 minutes on the hour. It's our Friday discussion. Anyone can call in. Anyone can have a say. We welcome everyone that's a member. As long as you are respectful and polite, that's welcomed on our show. You can call in, be on the show. You need to be on camera. You can start calling in now. It's only 10 spots available. When there's 10 spots have gone, that's it. You simply click on the link that's pinned to the top, martynlucas.com/live. All right, so it's done through a browser. And then you'll have to just turn your camera on, your microphone, so you can do it from a phone, a tablet, a computer, anything you like. And then you put in the password, LucasAids100. That's uppercase L, uppercase A. So LucasAids100, as it's written in the chat, as it's written in the pin at the top. All right? So that's how you do it. The phone line is open now. We'll start the phone in 11 minutes from now, in fact. And so start calling in, folks, because in a minute, the spots could all be gone. There are only 10 spots. You can be in one of these spots all around me, having a conversation, asking questions, ask me anything you want, as long as you're respectful and nice. That's all we ask for. And there it is. All right, start calling in. I hope we're going to get some of our original members call in today. I really, really do. I would love that. Nothing is needed, says Stanislav. Smash the like button. Nice day to go to the pub. Yes, that's what we're doing. John Bro. There you go. Right. While we're waiting, we got 10 minutes to go. Let me bring you all the news. So what should I cover this morning? Let's have a look. This is quite an interesting story. Let me cover this for you. Right, this is an interesting story. So we've got just 10 minutes to go before the Friday phone-in begins. Start calling in, folks. I will I will cover the news until we get there. Hey, Alex is in spots. He's got his spot. He's already here. So there we go. Alex has claimed his spot. We've got 9 spots left. Thank you, Alex. 9 spots left. Okay, the Dow and the S&P and Nasdaq are mixed as DOJ's probe on United Health weighs on markets. Wall Street major averages. Beg your pardon. Wall Street major averages were mixed on Friday as markets looked to regain some momentum after the Thursday sell-off, which was partly driven by Walmart's disappointing outlook. This is why I bought the dip, why I took a $1,500 profit from it and got out of it and bought back the S&P. Very, very happy. Very happy now I own 3 more shares of the S&P. Early on, and the S&P 500 was down 0.1, the Nasdaq Composite was up 0.1, and the Dow DJI was down 0.6. The Dow tumbled in part driven by United Health's 9% drop after Wall Street Journal reported that the US Department of Justice has launched a new investigation into the company's business practices. The 10-year Treasury yield was lower by 2 basis points, 4.49. The 2-year yield was unchanged at 4.27. The markets are taking a bit of a drop right now. If I just keep you updated with what's going on. You can see how many members we got coming in. Lots and lots of new members getting access to our services today. It's wonderful. That's, of course, thanks to Stanislav. The US stocks finished with losses Thursday, with the S&P 500 pulling back from a record high, in part as investors balked at Walmart's soft financial outlook. We saw a moderate risk-off move yesterday, with the S&P 500 falling back from its all-time high, Deutsche Bank, Jim Reed said. The main story in the US was a weaker-than-expected forecast from Walmart, hence why I bought it and then sold it, which added to nerves about the health of the consumer right now.
Glenn Jones has become a member.
Oh, Glenn Jones has become a member. Thank you very much indeed, Glenn Jones. Not sure why that just played. Didn't that play a minute ago? I think that's the first. I think it's because we've got so many gifted memberships, it was unable to get out. But there you go. The main story in the US.
Thomas Morrow donated £9.99 through a super chat. Can I have a review, please, for Greatland Gold, GGP?
I think it's repeating some of our previous messages. We've just seen that. Thank you very much. I've already confirmed I will do that for you. On the economic side, the February PMI composite flash and January existing home sales are due shortly. The latter is expected to come in at 4.13 million. The February consumer sentiment is forecast to come in at 67.8. Final February US Michigan consumer sentiment data is similarly of use as a sort of entertainment, such as the degree of political partnership, UBS Paul Donovan said. However, approval for US President Donald Trump's economic policies and Trump mega donor Musk has been falling, and the Michigan sentiment may hint at whether that approval is partisan or not, Donovan added. All right, there's a bit of news. You can see the markets are dropping. The Friday phone-in is in 7 minutes. We've got our first guest in. It's first come, first serve when all the spots are gone. We've got 9 spots left. Please do call in. Lovely to have you here. Let me see if I've got anything else breaking on the wires at the moment. As we've got 7 minutes to go, I think I've covered all comments and questions. Rivian to recall. Chinese tech stocks rally on AI optimism. Oops, I've got some new items just popped in. No, I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't. Biggest movers? No, that's okay. Spirit Airlines bankruptcy, we're fully aware of. On top of that, I wouldn't invest in the airlines. It's just not worth it. It's too risky. Of course, I do by part the fact that I have the S&P, but that's just by default. Let's have a little look. Nothing really going on. Let me check the financial calendar. I don't think we've got any financial information out today that's of any real importance. Existing home sales, that's out in a few minutes. Yeah, that's out in 5 minutes. Existing home sales, I don't think that will make much difference. The markets have already preempted a sell-off. So if it's good news, it will go back up where it was. If it's bad, it's already expected, so we're okay. Forecast is 4.16. So we'll have that. We'll have that first. We'll go over to Bloomberg, and we'll get you the news on that in the next couple of minutes, and then we'll go into our earnings call, into our live Friday phone-in. So stand by for that. That's coming up in a second. There isn't really much going on today. It's a Friday. Most earnings calls and stuff don't do much on Fridays. In fact, talking of which, next week, what earnings are we doing? Let's have a look. If you are a member for a $5 super chat, you can now book an earnings call. So I'm having a look what we got. 21, 22, 23, so 24th. We got Venom already booked in. O Reality already booked in. So we've got 2 booked in. We can have 2 more on Monday. And on Monday, let me give you because we can do 4 a day. We got 4 minutes to go before the Friday phone in. This is the roundup for Monday. If you are a member of the channel, many of you now got extra. You can do that. If you do a $5 super chat, you can ask me to make a promotion video and cover the earnings. We've got Domino's, Pizza Hut, KSPI, OC, SMMT, FD8, Del Monte, was it Wilco? Anyway, doesn't matter. WLK, Cosmos, BCRX, LINC, AZUL, WLKP, HOV, CCO, GTE, CRGO, EDRY, or SWIN. You can have any one of those in the morning. After hours, we've got a space available. You can have hymns. I think that's reality income. We're doing this one. Let's see if Venom. Venom. So the after hours is fully booked. After hours. Oh, Steve T.
Steve T donated £1.99 through a super chat.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Next time, you can do a comment underneath it. Always like to hear what you have to say. Thank you very much indeed, Steve, for your super chat. You've got a 1-month badge now. If you need access to Discord, I can give it to you now, your 1-month badge. 2 minutes ago. So we've basically got the after hours taken care of on Monday. But we've got 2 spots for Monday morning if anybody wants to book one. If not, we can go on to Tuesday. Home Depot, DocuSign, I think that is, DOCN, AMT, BMO. All right. You can, Krispy Kreme, I think that one's booked. Yeah, Krispy Kreme, D-Nut, that's booked. That's booked on Tuesday. So that's the opening, that's already booked. There's one more spot there. And then the after hours on Tuesday, Intuit, Carver, Lucid. Should we cover Lucid? There's a reason why that could be fun to do. Hang on. The 25th. Ooh. Is that the 25th? Is that the 25th? It is, isn't it? Well, we won't be able to. We're fully booked. SPCE should be there. Virgin Galactic. Anyone see SPCE? Is that the 25th? Have they moved the date again? Feb 25th. Can you see SPCE there? My eyes are going crazy, racing across the screen. SPCE. Am I going blind? Good check. Oh, hello.
Woody Unfiltered donated £5 through a super chat. Hi Martin. Could you look at Go again, please?
Gorilla again. Yes, I can. Right, 1 minute to go before the Friday phone-in. Let me just see what SPCE is. They've moved the date again. It's not good. Yeah, February the 28th. They have. This is terrible. Virgin Galactic just really letting everyone down. It actually makes my life easier, though, because there was already double that day. That actually really helps me. Thanks ever so much, Virgin Galactic. Is that after hours? Yes, it is. That actually helps a great deal. It really does, because I had double, and I was wondering how I was going to do it. So that's good. Right, it's the Friday phone-in. Gorilla, yes. Woody, you want a full analysis? It's quite low down on the list, though. $5 super chat is about 10. I'm going to have to do a members day again. Shall I do a members day on Monday and do all reviews like I did, was it last week? Catch up? Yeah, I'm going to do that. You're quite low down on the list. You're right down there. So GRRR, $5. There you go. Okay, I'll do it. So I'll let me do a poll. Start a poll. It's a Friday phone in. Phone line is in the chat. Please call in. We're about to have a Friday phone in. Let's get all the 10 spots filled up. Ask a call in. Shall we do a members reviews day? Yeah, there you go. I think we're going to need to. Shall we do a members reviews day? We've got about 15 reviews, and I don't want to get it like it got last time. It's crazy. So we might have to do that. Then we can get them all done again. I got out of plug scot-free. Congratulations. Martin, when may you have chance to look at Ondo? Ondo. It's my second one. Ondo. Woody. Sorry, Martin, Steve T. I'll do it today. I'll do the Friday phone in. I'll take a break. I'll have some lunch, breakfast, and I'll come back and I'll do it. There you go. That one with Sensonics, I'll do too. How about that? Thanks for the beauty. You gifted me a sub. Thanks the beauty. Yes, indeed, Matthias. All right, it's a Friday phone in. More people will probably call in when we start. That's what normally happens. So I'm going to welcome our guest in. It's the Friday phone in. The link is in the top. It's pinned to the top. It's martynlucas.com/live. The password is LucasAge100, uppercase L, uppercase A. And there are 10 spots. One of them is gone. Alex has called in. Once you call in, we can start filling up these spots, have a chat to each other. There's Alex at the bottom of the screen. You can already see he's down there in number 1, but he doesn't need to be right down there at the moment because he's the only one called in so far, so I can bring him on the main screen. Alex, good morning to you. Welcome to the show. How are you this morning?
Good morning and good afternoon, Martin. I'm very well, thank you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. Thanks for asking. I was very poorly last week, but I got over it in a day. Leah was amazing. You know, my wife takes care of me. She did all kind of stuff to make me feel better. And I like the red light, by the way. You're echoing the market today. Love it.
Yeah, indeed. We are a little bit down, but
yeah,
things like that happen.
Absolutely. You can't be up every day. But that was the benefit of sometimes taking a trade. My Walmart trade was perfect because I now own three more shares of the S&P. It doesn't matter the value's down. That's not important. What's important is acquiring more stock. I own 3 more shares. It's not about I made $1,500 because some people say, well, you made $1,500 and now you're down $1,500, so you're not gaining anything. You say, well, of course I am. I made $1,500 to buy 3 more shares of the S&P. So even though the S&P is down, I now own 3 more shares. So I've got 3 more shares working for me, compounding over time. That's what this is about. It's not about always being up. It's about owning more and more of what you want. It's like acquiring more and more land and putting more and more seeds in the ground, and more trees grow. It doesn't matter if we have a bad winter and things are up and down in between and so on and so forth. We own more land, we have more trees, we have a brighter future. And that's what this is all about. Anyway,
it is indeed.
Friday phone in. How's been your week?
I've been feeling a little bit poorly as well, but I'm getting ready for work.
It's that time of the year, isn't it? The temperature's all over the place. It's freezing cold. Do you know it's -10 centigrade yesterday in Texas? I think it's -9 today. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Wow.
I mean, we're in the desert. It's normally like 120 Fahrenheit, like, like 40 degrees Fahrenheit centigrade. It's bloody -10. Unbelievable.
We had
Freezing.
0 degrees
Sorry?
in UK. We had 0 degrees in UK, but
Yeah.
the weather is, you can't predict the weather. Like one day it's sunny, one day it's raining, the other day it's
Yeah.
windy.
I
You
know.
know the thing in UK.
It's all over the place. Yeah. Anyway, what are you investing in now? What are you looking at?
So I've changed a little bit. I've stick with my strategy by owning the Robinhood, but I've taken a bit of profit. And one of my mates suggested me the Big Bear AI. So when he suggested it me, it was $9.50 if I'm not mistaken. I did a quick analysis and I put two support levels, which on your previous lives 2 days ago, I was talking about this, not Palantir. We got, yeah, I'm not touching Palantir. No way, no chance. So it hit both of the support levels and it went even further down. So I invested in this and waiting to get a little bit of profit and reinvest it back in Robinhood.
Yeah. Not a bad strategy, that. Not a bad strategy. You don't have to sell all of your positions. You can just trim a little bit, take some off the top, use the gains to acquire something else. That way you keep exposure to what you like. You're still in what you like, and you don't have to, get out of it completely. For me, it's a different strategy because I don't sell anything in my main account. My Roth IRA, though, because I always want to be in the S&P, to make the best gains and the most profits, I'm going to only be in a trade for seconds. I mean, my Coca-Cola lasted 3 months. Didn't want it to be 3 months. I wanted it to be seconds. But that didn't work out. I had to wait. I had to have patience. But ideally, if we get an earnings call, or like your mug, by the way, I'm drinking out of the XRP one this morning. There you go. Nice. Cheers.
Make sure everyone can buy this one.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice.
It is. It's very comfortable.
Yeah. So I go all in and all out because I want to make the biggest possible moves because I want to get straight back into where I started from quickly. And that was a great trade yesterday for me. It was probably my best ever trade, $1,500. I mean, I said to Leah that one day when my portfolio is $1 million, I'll be doing $1 million trades. Now that won't be like scary. It'll be the same principle as if it was $1. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not like, oh my God, you're trading $1 million. Well, it's the same as if it was $1. If I feel happy to take a profit tax-free at an all-time high, there's never anything wrong with that. And then you buy a solid blue chip company which has a good solid business at a 10% drop, which is an overreaction of an earnings. Yes, it's expensive, and yes, it's got soft guidance, but everything's got soft guidance at the moment because of the economy the way it is. So Absolutely. That's just the way the world works. So things are going to go down. So you can buy at a discount. And it's not necessarily cheaper because if the economy's slower, the company's earning less, it's not really a major discount. So that's why you don't want to stay in it. It was just a quick emotional drop. That's what happens. Everyone dumps it. It goes down too quick. That's what always happens on every stock. Every stock gets overbought and every stock gets oversold. Nothing is ever fair value. Why? Because it can't be, can it? Because everybody wants to buy it or sell it, so it always goes too much of one way. If it was just fair value, everyone would buy in it, and then it goes up again. Now it's overbought again. It can never just remain fair value. This whole market wouldn't work. If it was all just fair value, no one would trade, no one would make any money, nothing would happen. So it always does that. So that way, because we know that, that's why I bought it. I looked at that bounce and thought, okay, 4 or 5, I don't know what it was, 10%, whatever it was $1,500. And I thought, it's stalling out. And it is expensive. It's like 40 times earnings, nowhere near Palantir. But a company like this never will trade like that. It's not sexy and rock and roll. It's not going to pull a load of people in. It's an old man stock. It's it's not going to trend anywhere on Reddit or anything. So I thought it's gone up a bit, but it's stalling. It's not a great outlook, which it's not. The economy isn't strong. I think it's going to drop on the bell, and it did. So I just took a profit, and I got 3 more shares of the S&P. So it doesn't matter that it's down, because even if the market is down and stays down, never goes up ever again, right? Which is not going to happen, but assume it did. I've now got $3.65 times 3. That's the dividend payout for those 3 stocks every quarter for the rest of my life. And as long as I don't sell, that will keep occurring, right? So you've improved your position. So sometimes a scalp trade like that is a good idea.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
It can be part of the strategy that you have also.
Yeah.
Like I've had many conversations recently at work, and I couldn't imagine that people invest. Like I was thinking, like back in the old in a year ago, I was thinking like, oh, hold on a minute, I'm on my own. Like I could never imagine that people do invest. So one of the guys invested in Palantir. He showed me his account. He made around 6K, I think, profit.
Right.
And I said to him 2 days ago, you need to take it all out. Like you've seen the news, the CEO is selling billions of dollars, and it will go down. And it did. It went to $98, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And it bounced back. And I'm surprised that he still believes that this company will keep going up. I'm like, you need to see the proofs. You need to see the facts.
You're talking about Palantir, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, there's really only way you need to look at this as an investor, not a gambler, not a speculator, not someone who's hoping for stuff. Just an investor. Good old-fashioned, solid investment strategy. It's very simple. Take out a stock. Take out what this is. You are giving your hard-earned money away to buy something. And you're buying something that you believe will be worth more in the future. That's an investment. Whether you buy a painting, whether you buy a collectible car, a fine wine, whatever, or a business. You want it to make more money in the future, right? So it's not good enough, and Warren Buffett will tell you this over and over again. It's not good enough to buy a great business. What you have to do is buy a great business under value. It's not rocket science, really, is it? Because if you buy the greatest business in the world, but you pay 700 times over earnings, when do you get your profit out? Well, you only get your profit out if everyone pumps it up, but now you're just gambling because you're relying what everybody else does. And that is crazy, crazy advice. You should never, ever, ever, ever do it. And let me explain why, right? 2 days ago, and it's happening again now. Look, I mean, it's happening again. Everyone pumped it up, said it was great. I was an idiot. It's brilliant. It's an opportunity to buy. No, it wasn't. It was an opportunity to pump momentum and scalp trade and risk it all. Because that's what you're doing. You're risking it all by playing this game, right? You've got to buy a business, if you're trying to own a business, undervalue. That's why when Warren Buffett buys a business, he buys nearly all of it. He goes all in. He doesn't just mess around. Okay, you might go, well, he's got more money than me. Yeah, but he can manipulate and move a stock now because he owns it all and he doesn't sell it. That's what he did with Coca-Cola. Done that on many occasions.
Well, he started from zero as well. Like, it's not just...
No.
You know.
He all started from zero, just like we started from zero. You know, we started from 0 subscribers, 0 money. We all start the same. No one's got a head start. We all do the same thing. What is really bad about Palantir right now, which is being ignored by the Palantirians, they just do not want to face it, is this simple reality. The stock is overvalued. That's not a matter of an opinion. That's a matter of fact, because the accounts, the filings are public. We know what it earns. We know how much money it makes. We know what its margins are. So we know for a fact it is too expensive. Now, it might be amazing. It might end up being the most amazing thing in the world and earn 1 billion times more than it is today. Right? But right now, we have got the growth for the next 5-6 years already paid for. So you're now waiting for it to be worth that value in 20 years, or I'm just picking a number out of the sky, right? But you get the idea, right? That's not sensible. That's ridiculous. Because, and here's the biggest problem. You are relying, because it's overvalued and it's overbought, you are putting all your money on a tightrope that's on fire, and two people alone can put the fire out. What I mean by that is Donald Trump and Alex Karp. I'm not relying on the value of the business to hold itself up. I'm relying on two people. What I mean by that is Donald Trump made an announcement that the defense budget was being cut 10%. Now, that didn't affect other defense companies the same as it did Palantir. Because Palantir was on a tightrope on fire. It was ready to just collapse. It was so high up, it just can't help but fall over. It's like stacking up dominoes. You get higher and higher and higher and higher, and in a minute you've got to just blow on it and it falls over. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's inevitable. It can't help but fall over if you keep going up and up and up and up and up based upon the valuation down here. Down here, it was a solid business. Then it got a bit expensive, and then it got insane. And the moment Donald Trump said, I'm cutting the budget, on top of Alex selling all his shares, two people wrecked the business. Vroomf. Because its underlying value wasn't there. If it was undervalued and it was a good, solid business, it wouldn't have mattered if Donald Trump says we're cutting the budget 10%. It's like if Google turn around today and say we are reducing the amount you get on ad revenue. They take away a portion of my profit, right? And you decide not to watch today. You'd unsubscribe, right? My business is still strong.
Yeah.
I'm still going to grow because it's based upon a foundation, right? I'm not in debt. I'm not relying on X amount of money, $1 million a month coming in from YouTube, and now it's been slashed to $500,000 and now I'm bankrupt. No, I've built a foundation where I can live on pennies a day. So it's all profit. It's all good. I'm not overvalued. I'm not overstretched. So I've got a good business. So if you were investing in me, that would make sense, right? You'd go, Martyn's running a solid business. It makes money. I can invest in him. He's always here, doing a good job, not overvalued. Makes sense, right? Common sense. Well, Palantir, as great as it is, you cannot tell me it wasn't overvalued. And because it's overvalued, it sits on a precipice. It sits at the top of a mountain waiting to be pushed off. Just begging to be pushed off. And I have never yet seen, ever, I've never seen a stock like this that is sexy, future, modern, all funky, all trendy, AI, not be pumped by retail investors who don't care. They tell you they care. Oh, I love this. We're going to hold it forever, boys. Well, they didn't, did they? Because the moment there was some bad news, everyone sold it. I'm not making that up. We all saw it. We all saw, vroomf, straight down because it sat on a cliff. And then so all the people that said it was great, I'm going to hold it forever, didn't. Most of them got wiped out on margin. Now they're bankrupt. They've got no money. There are people that have over leveraged 20 times, 100 times. They've all gone. Those voices don't even get heard. They're watching the show now going, yep, I can't even tell anybody about it. No one even knows about me. I've got no YouTube channel. I've got no media outlet.
They wouldn't believe them either.
Huh?
They wouldn't believe them either because there's a big manipulation about Palantir
Yeah.
right now.
Their voice would be silenced. Their voice would be silenced. Then people said, well, this is a great opportunity. Buy the dip. Well, if it was that great, why has that happened? Everyone bought it. It's brilliant. Guys, you've got the opportunity to buy a great stock. Come on, everybody, buy it. Well, then some people did. It went up. And the moment it went up, what happened? Everyone dumped it again. Why did everyone dump it again? Because the people that are saying buy it, they think it's brilliant, didn't believe in it. Because the moment it went up, they dumped it again. So now people are losing money again. Me and you are sitting watching all that going on and going, nope, I want nothing to do with it. Because it doesn't matter that I've missed out on a pump today. Because I'm focusing on not losing my money as opposed to trying to make money out of no value. I want to build something out of a good foundation. I don't ever want to lose. Now, yesterday, I won on my Coca-Cola. I won on my Walmart. 21 trades, 21 wins. Now, what that means is I was at an all-time high yesterday. No options, no drama, no stress, no shorts, right? And I just keep steadily making more money. Now, it's a proven fact. It's not a matter of an opinion. It's a proven fact. If you consistently keep winning, no matter how small, and never lose, you're going to beat all of those that were up and down like a flipping yo-yo. And at the end of the day, when we get to our retirement age, when we need to cash out the shares, when we need to sell a few shares, I want every single one of my shares to be up. Of course, I'll sell the ones I bought first 20 years ago, 19 years ago, 18 years ago, and I'll just work down the pack until there's none left. That's the idea. But I can't lose. And that's what's important. What's important is not to join a fan club. Alex Karp doesn't care where you get rich or lose all your money. He ain't bothered. He's not talking to you. He took his profit. He took his money. And that's the silliest thing about it. The man you love, who's the hero of the day, he's not holding it. He's holding some. Yes, people will go, he still owns millions of shares. Yep, but he still he sold a ton of it, didn't he? Why? Because he knew the price would go down. And it did. It's not rocket science. This game is really easy, but people want it to be something it's not. They want it to be what they want it to be, and it ain't. And investing is easy. If you consistently focus on not losing money, you win by default. You make money by default. I'll just explain what I mean by that, Alex, in case someone's confused going, so what you're saying is you always make money even if the stocks go sideways? Yes. Let me say why. Because inflation. If your money's in the bank, your $10 is $10 today, tomorrow, next year, 10 years. But the buying power has gone 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Your $10 now can't buy $10 worth of milk. It buys $5 worth of milk in 10 years because the price of milk's gone up. Your money's been devalued. House prices don't become more valuable. Money becomes more valuable. Not more valuable. It just goes up in price. All right, inflation. Don't tell me your house is worth more in 50 years than it was 50 years ago. It's just gone. It's gone up in price because of inflation, of the way money has been devalued. Your house isn't gone up in value. It was much better value when it was new because everything worked on it. 50 years later, the roof needs replacing, the walls are falling down, it needs painting, the fence is rotten. It's not worth more. It's worth more in money terms, but the money has just gone up with inflation. That's all that's happened. Your money's been devalued. It's like if you find an old castle from the Romans, It's worth billions. It's a historic site. Well, it was much nicer castle a billion years ago. It had a roof and it had walls and it had all the soldiers working there. Now it's a pile of stones. But it's worth more in money because time, valuation. But it's not actually worth more, is it? So that applies to stocks as well. If you've got a business that just goes sideways, it's not growing. A good business like Coca-Cola, say, every year it sells 1 million cans of Coke. Every year. Everyone on the planet, there's 1 million people on the planet and everyone's buying a can of Coke, right? They buy one a year. And every year we sell 1 million cans of Coke for the same 1 million people. Next year we sell another 1 million cans of Coke to the same 1 million people. The market hasn't got bigger. The population hasn't got bigger. The business hasn't grown. But the company is just doing the same business every year. Has the company grown? No. Has the stock price gone up? Yes. Because inflation, the price of the stock goes up just because inflation has gone up. That's why investing is better than leaving your money in the bank. So your
100%.
Right.
100%.
So your money, your stock price, even if it only goes sideways on a business that consistently sells the same amount of Coke every single year and never even grows, but just keeps doing the same thing. If it sells less and less and less, no. But if it remains the same and just goes sideways, by default, but by simply staying invested, you earn more money. Your valuation has gone up. That's why you always should stay invested. That's why you don't have to run around taking gambles, buying silly stocks up and down like a yo-yo. All you've got to do is protect what's yours, value your money, understand what valuation is, and just hold it and do nothing. And do nothing, you'll make money. So if you then trade now and again, or you buy a good business that's actually growing, you make money. And I guarantee you, by the end of the day, when I need my money in 20, 30 years or whatever it might be, I'm probably, more than likely, certain guaranteed 95% of everybody else who day trades, I'm going to beat them. Somebody will go, oh no, I bought GameStop and I sold it for $1 bazillion. Congratulations. That happens from time to time. However, you've now got to pay $1 gazillion in tax as well. Oh, well, I haven't got that because I bet it on something else, which hasn't actually made me any money yet. I'm still waiting for Binky Bonk and Fartcoin to do well. So, yeah, but the tax man wants his $1 billion for your big GameStop trade. Well, I haven't got that because it's down. Oh, so technically, you're basically bankrupt then. Well, no, I've got 1 million shares of Binky Bonk. When it pays off, yeah, but is it down right now? Yeah. And I bought a bit extra with margin, so if it goes any lower, I'm going to lose it all. Well, I'm over here with my $1 million. That's investing.
See, as you know, I've told you that I was a trader, right? And I was learning everything on my own. And thanks to deciding one day to just subscribe and be a member in your channel and say, like, listen, I've been watching this guy for a year. He knows what he's doing. He's explaining loads of things that someone else is going to request money. Because information and knowledge is not for free, right? And I just decided to join your channel and become a member. So before I do that, like a month and 4 days, I think, 3 days ago, I lost in a year and a half, £1,200. And someone else is going to say like, okay, and you think now you're smart. No, it's just I'm proving that if you allow yourself to get knowledge from someone that knows way much better than you, the game of investing or trading or anything like that, you can grow. You can become better, right? What I'm proud now is that even if I'm 1% up, even if I'm 100% up, I'm going to treat it the same. If I have a profit $1 today, if I have $1 million tomorrow, I'm going to treat it the same, because if you don't treat it the same, then you become greedy. Then you go back to the original game of trading. So to me, I've proved myself that, and I don't care, to be honest, about other people's opinion. Everyone can have a different opinion. They're not going to pay end of my day, my bills, my rent, whatever. So why should I care about their opinion? So I've proven myself that by joining your channel, I've grown as a person. I got more information, more knowledge than before. Generally, I'm putting it as I became a better person. And that's only in a month, right? For a month, I haven't lost my original money. I've made profit and I've lost some of my profit. What I cared, it was I decided to join the investing business, let's say, because when I was at work, I always said that, you know what, I don't want this to be my life. Why should I work 8 hours a day for someone that right now this someone is owning the business? He's going for holiday. He can see his family whenever he wants. He doesn't have to ask for holiday. He doesn't have to do anything. Oh, why are you sick? Or why are you late? Or anything like that. When I said that, because I'm not a person that I'm going to hide my opinion. When I said that, loads of people judged me. And they said, oh, so your main problem is that you don't want to have a boss. And I'm like, why would I? Why would I want to have a boss? That's not the life that you want to do, right? You might be all right, but I'm not. Because I have to request specific days for holidays, my boss, to go see my family.
Well, there are pros and cons to it. I've never had a boss, unless you want to regard YouTube as my boss. They're not technically my boss, but they pay me. All right. But I work for myself. There are pros and cons to that, though. If you work for someone else, you are selling your time. And here's a really important thing no one's ever considered. I bet no one's ever thought of this. If you work for someone else, you are selling your time for an hourly wage or a salary. By default, you are underpaid.
Yeah, exactly.
How do I know that? Well, if you were fairly paid and you were paid your true value, the person paying you wouldn't make any money, would they?
Exactly.
They have to pay you so they can make money from you. If they are paying you $10 an hour to work at McDonald's, it's because you produce them $20 an hour. You produce them an output. So you're not worth $10 an hour. You're actually worth 20. But they're not going to pay you 20 because they wouldn't make any money. They pay you 10. You shovel the chips, the burgers, they make 20. They pay you 10. McDonald's make a profit. So you're never paid your true value if you work for someone else. I wonder how many people have ever thought about that. That's a fact.
Jason Romine donated $2 through a super chat. Discord ID, IAX7West.
Thank you very much indeed. I'll look at that in a second when I finish the Friday phone-in. Thank you. You've got a 1 month badge, so I can upgrade you now onto Discord. Thank you very much indeed. Our new way of doing Discord. Brilliant. It's already working. Great. So if you work for yourself, you can say your value is whatever you want it to be. Right? Now, in my life, I've done gigs for free. I've done gigs when I first started off. My first ever gig was in England in a little hotel for £40, which is $60. That was my cheapest fee for a gig. I mean, I did it for free. It's different. I've done gigs for free now, but £40, $60 was my lowest ever fee. All right. At that time, that was really all I could ask for and all anyone would pay me. That was a long time ago. It was like, I don't know, 35 years ago. And I wasn't very good. I wasn't very popular. No one ever heard of me. So I'm 40 pound. As time goes by, I then earned more money. I then did theatre shows. I sold tickets. Now, tickets and theatre, when you get a little bit famous, is a little bit the same. It's the same way as being a footballer who plays for a successful football team. Take David Beckham, for example. You've heard of David Beckham, right? David Beckham kicks a ball round a field. Doesn't cost anything for him to run around the field and kick a ball other than the ball, the cost of the ball, the time it the hiring of the field, if you've got to pay for the field and to buy a football. All right, so let's assume it costs 20 quid to run around on a field. So it doesn't cost him more than 20 quid, so he's making profit, right? So he could charge Manchester United 20 quid to play a game of football, right? In reality, he's going to get paid millions a game because he generates millions for the ticket sales. He's in a stadium of 100,000 people. Everyone's buying a T-shirt. Everyone's buying a souvenir. Everyone's buying a ticket. Manchester United can pay him $1 million a game. I'm just making up these numbers, right? But you get the idea. It's not because he's worth $1 million. It's he can justify $1 million because that's what he brings in. But of course, he works for someone else. They have to make 2 million to give him $1 million. So, right? So he's working for someone else, but he's got an inflated fee because he's famous and he can command it, right? So it's the same thing. If you are self-employed like I am, I work for myself. I tell myself what my time is worth to me. However, it's only worth what people are prepared to pay for it. So if I say I want $100 for memberships, and I'm not going to even start the show until 1 million people are sat in the chat waiting to go, because I value myself that high, and I'm not going to get out of bed until that happens. Well, unfortunately, today that isn't going to happen, and I'm going to get no money. I can value myself all I like. Now, people will say to you, yeah, but that's their problem, not yours. Your value, your time is what you say it's worth, because it's your life. However, if you don't have any customers that are prepared to pay it, it's a pointless thing. You have to have value that people are prepared to pay. So being self-employed is great because you set the price and then people pay it or they don't. But there are some downsides. There's no one to motivate you, to tell you to get out of bed. You have to have self-motivation. And there's also, because you're responsible yourself, no one to say, take a day off tomorrow. That's why I very rarely take days off. I mean, I've been poorly like about twice in 4 years, right? And I'd love to take more time off, and I can. No one's going to stop me. However, you know, I've got to force myself to do it because I feel committed to the show. You can't just not turn up. You need to be on time. If you don't turn up, people will just give up on you. They don't know what you're doing, you know, and so on. So you've got to have self-motivation. But, you know, that comes with benefits as well because you feel good when you achieve something. If you work for a boss and he's telling you what to do, does he appreciate when you do it? Maybe, maybe not, whatever. But, you know, working for a boss isn't always all bad. It's not all good, but you're never paid your true value. The only way, if you're employed at McDonald's and they pay you $10, it's because you're worth 20. They make 10 out of you, just as an example, right? Well, if you want the 20, you've got to start standing on the corner of the street, flipping burgers and shoveling chips for one person. Have a little micro cooker set up for yourself, a little fryer, and set up a little business. And you can become McDonald's. That's what happens over time. But along with that, there'll be some risk and downside. Things don't always work out, whereas the job always works out. Until you get fired, of course. But technically speaking, if you don't mess about and do the wrong thing and the business doesn't go bust, you got a job for life. Technically, it doesn't really work out that way, but that's the plan. And you don't have that worry. You have that job coming in, that money coming in every week. So there's pros and cons to being self-employed. I've never worked for anyone. I only ever work for someone, if you include YouTube, but no one would say that's my boss, but it's the person that just handles my payments. I worked for Carnival Cruise Lines for a while as a self-employed person, but I was contracted by them, so they weren't technically my boss. They would say they were, but they weren't because I contracted myself. So I like it this way. I couldn't never have a job now. I could never go to work and be told what to do because I'm used to doing what I want. So you've got a job. You have a job now, do you?
Yeah, I'm into management, but it's kind of like complicated. Like the company I work for, They don't like facts. They don't like the truth. It's kind of like they are deluded. And I'm
Well,
not
yeah, but
afraid
you
to
got to
speak
remember
about
though,
it.
when you're running the business, they see it differently to you. It's like, I run this business the way I feel it's right. Is it right? Well, it's right if it's right for me. It's right if it's succeeding your goals. Is it growing? Is it doing what you wanted? Then yeah. And more people, if no one was watching, if people were turning off, no one was becoming a member, everyone was cancelling, clearly you can carry on doing that, but it ain't working. But your perception of what your bosses do is different because you don't live their lives. They might have to do what they do for the reasons that you're not even aware of. So as an employer, it's always the boss isn't doing a good job. Most people say that. When I run
Oh,
one
no,
night in when I run one night in Vegas, everybody in my show wanted to do it differently, but nobody actually wanted to do it. Right? So they all thought there was a better way.
the only bad thing is that, like, I don't know if you know the company. It's DCC. It's
No.
uh it's a technological company, anyways, and they are focusing now into energy and stuff. So the warehouse, it was created from original members from Ireland,
Right.
and they are losing money.
Right.
So I'm thinking it from the perspective of the CEO. Why would I want to lose money? And we're not talking about thousands, we're talking about millions. So I've seen some negative things that I'm trying, and it's not my job to fix them, but I'm doing my best so we can create a better environment and everything like that. And it's like that. Loads of people are like, and especially from management, because management destroys companies. It's not the CEO that destroys the companies all the time. It's like, all right, okay, I'm closing my eyes. We're losing money. Okay, end of the day, I'm gonna get paid. And I'm like, why would you do that? You can do so much more. The company could grow way better and way more. And you just suddenly,
But these are your opinions. You don't know what their goals are. Maybe they don't want it to grow anymore. Maybe they don't want to do better. I know that
yeah, I'm
sounds
kind of
crazy,
speaking
but not
now.
everyone does. Not everyone does. When
Yeah.
let me just catch up with this a second. I'll come right back to you, Jason Remine. Jason Remine. I've just done your account, Jason. You are a premium member, so you've got premium service plus the YouTube membership. If you send me a friend request now, Jason, I will accept it. So if you send me a friend request, I'll give you the link. This is my friend name, which is obviously Martyn Lucas. Do not accept friend requests. I do not send them to you. There's lots of scammers pretending to be me. If you send me a friend request, I will accept it. You may have already sent me a friend request, but up to this point, I would have deleted it because I hadn't upgraded you. So if you have, cancel it, send it again, and I'll more than happily accept your friend request. All right? So there's that. I've got a request from Stacey Bailey. I'll take care of that. Thank you. So I'm keeping my eye on your friend request. If I get a friend request, I will accept it. And what I'm going to do is also, Jason Remine, is give you a nickname as well, so everyone knows who you are. Jason, here we go. Jason Rowe, mine. Is it mime, isn't it? M-I-N-E. Jason Romine. Okay, so everyone knows who you are. You've got your 1 month badge now, so we can do all that. So if you send me a friend request, yeah, see, it says here, add friend. I won't send one because you could get confused with somebody else, a scammer. So I don't do that. You've got to send me a friend request and I will accept it if you do that. All right, that's that. Now, let me come back to you, Alex, and say, because you think, they could do a better job, they could grow. Not everybody does. Years ago, many years ago, like 40 years ago, I had a girlfriend and we were in a little duo. We were like little singing act. We'd go around before we had the big theatre show. And all she wanted to do was remain Just a little act, the two of us. We had a good life. We had plenty of money. We did what we did. Going around, no stress, drama. We earned loads of money. We had no debts because we're just a little couple all by ourselves going around singing. However, I wanted to be a big theatre producer with loads of dancers and an orchestra. And I did it. And we split up. She didn't like it. She didn't want to be a big show with staff and firing people and paying bills. Everyone said, "Oh, you could be so much better." Not everybody wants to get bigger. You know, one of the dangers of this channel is it gets 1 million subscribers, and now I've got other stuff to deal with, right? Well, you know, it's not always how big you can get and that they could do better. If you think they could do better, you do better. You go and build a business and compete with them. But that takes a big step. Not everybody wants to do that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I promise you I wouldn't mind. Like, I've thought about it.
There you go.
But I don't know what's stopping me.
Owning yourself.
That's a good answer, yeah. That covers me.
There's only one person who stops you from doing anything and prevents you from getting anywhere. It's just you. But it's not an easy road. They've carved out a road for you, and you now just turn up and do what you're told to do, and they pay you. Well, if you don't want that security of that, then go bugger it. I'll do it myself. And do you know what I did? Because I needed the push. Because I was, as I said, a little act with my girlfriend going around singing in pubs. And I wanted to be a theatre show. And I couldn't be a theatre show on the weekends and then a cabaret act in the week, right? You got to focus. You got to know who you are. And I've got to get busy. And I've got to go from regular gigs to trying to find my own theatres, right? I had gigs that were given to me, like being employed in a way. My agent would ring me up and go, "Got a gig for you on Saturday night playing in a pub." Every Saturday night I had a gig. Wednesday night down here. Went Tuesday over here. Right? They did all the work. That's why I paid them a commission. 20%. They were like my boss. All right? I go, "Nope, I'm going to book my own theatres. I'm going to be a rock star." Right? So I had to call all my agents one day because I was doing a bit of both and it wasn't really working. One day I'm a cabaret act. Next day I'm a theatre show. One day you've got to go, "This isn't working. I've got to be one or the other." So I called up my agent, it's like your boss, and said, "Don't call me ever again." I called 6 agents. "Don't call me ever again for a gig." "What? You're one of our favourite acts. Everyone loves you." "I know. I make 20% for you, but I don't want to do it anymore." "Well, what do you mean? You're only like 25 years old. You're like the prime of you're just starting out in your career." "I want to be a theatre producer. I'll have my own show." "You'll never do it. You'll come back. You'll want to work in our little hotel, play in our little pub." I went, "Probably, but if I keep doing it, I will keep doing it forever. I've got to stop right now. And I've got to be hungry because I haven't got you calling me. So don't call me. You sure? If you say that, we're not going to call you. We're not going to ring you up and beg you to do a gig." I said, "Nope, don't call me ever again." Did that 6 times. Called all my agents. The phone went quiet. Saturday comes. No gig. No money. Oh, God. I'm running out of money here. I've got to get some theatres booked. Nothing focuses you better than that. I got on the phone all day, every day, booking theatres. "No, never heard of you. We're not going to book you. Who the hell are you?" Next theatre, next theatre, next theatre. "No, never heard of you." Oh, my God, this was a bad idea. I knew I had a good show. Keep going, keep going, keep going. "Oh, hang on. I got a booking. A theatre booked me." And then guess what happened? I told all the other theatres, "This theatre's booked me." Oh. Now they booked me. "Oh, hang on a minute. That theatre's a great theatre. They booked you." Boom, 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 boom. Right, now I've got all these theatres. Now I need a show to put on. Oh, bloody hell. I better find a band. I found a band. That was difficult. Got a band, got dancers, got this, got that, got it going. Now I've got to sell some bloody tickets because it's up to me now. No agent's going to give me free money. I got to sell some tickets. Started selling tickets. That's hard. No one's ever heard of the show. Who cares about Martyn Lucas? Who's going to pay £20 to hear Martyn Lucas sing in a theatre? No way. Never heard of him. Got to run out on the streets, try and get people to go, do advertisement. Don't spend too much money because you end up losing it all advertisement. Be careful. But that was my journey. And that's how you build a business. You've got to take the rough with the smooth. And eventually you get a name for yourself. Eventually theatres are calling you. Rebook you back. It was a great show last year. The audience are waiting to see you, just like my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel now has authority. They call it YouTube authority on many subjects. So when I put a video out, YouTube show everybody. There are people making videos on things that I do, can't get any views at all. Is my channel better? No. Is their videos worse? No. But YouTube have no information if anyone's going to watch their video or not. YouTube just want to make money. They want to serve videos that people watch so they make ad revenue. Simple as that. So they show my video over a certain subject compared to someone else's because they know they earn ad revenue because people watch, make money, so it must be good. So they keep showing it. They'll keep showing it until no one watches. So it's kind of up to me now. As long as I keep doing the content that people want, keep providing the content, I own and I have the authority. It's called YouTube authority on about 20 different stocks, 20 different subjects that I'm going to always rank for it. Just the same as you setting up a business, you have to start from the beginning. You have to pull the food out of your mouth from the person that gives you free money and do it. Now, most people would say that's a bit risky if you've got a mortgage or bills or debts. If you've got a job and you can, because I didn't just pull the plug straight away, I started to market myself and see could I do it. But then I started to do a little bit of it. But at some point, it was just I needed to cut it all off. And that's the point. You could, if you were looking at building a business, do a case study, find out if anyone would find out if there's a market for your services. Because it always comes down to one thing and one thing alone, providing value that someone else wants to pay for, period. That's what business is. Business is providing a valuable service. If you provide a service that gets customers coming back, you've now got a business. A business is not about making money. A business is about providing a value to customers who want to come back. The profit will come next. You might do it for free like I did. If you can live for free for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy path to be self-employed or build a business. I see it from a perspective of if you work for someone, then it's kind of like your goals and your dreams are cut off because you won't have the time or anything. People can say that you can always make time. Absolutely, 100% agree. But if you work for someone, it's comfortable, but are you gonna grow? The only risk thing about working for someone is just get fired. If you got fired or the business go bankrupt or anything like that, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If you work for someone, you'll always work for someone and you go nowhere other than you get an income. That's it. Exactly. When you work for someone, you trade your life for money. That's it. So if you've got 50 years of life, you've sold 50 years of your working time for X amount of money. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Most people in the world do that. And you need people to do that. Before we all say we should all be our own boss and everyone working for themselves is stupid. No, it's not. Everybody's working, doing stuff, providing services and products we all need. So we need everyone. We can't just have everyone being a boss. It wouldn't be. It's like being everyone's the captain and there's no soldiers, and it wouldn't work, would it? So and there's nothing wrong with that. And not everybody wants to be entrepreneurial. Not everybody wants to create a business. We need the man picking up the bins. We need the man cleaning the toilets.
Yeah. I respect that. It's just not for me.
No,
I'm always trying to find ways how to develop or how to grow. Like if I open a business on my own, I'm not gonna say it's only up to God because God provide me the brain and the
it's up
legs
to you.
and the heart.
You're the only one who motivates you.
Exactly.
I will encourage. I will support. We'll all support you, encourage you, whatever which way you want to go. But I tell you now, you've got so much opportunity. The fact that you are living in where you are, right? And you've got running water and electricity and this and all the basics. You are 95% richer than everybody else on planet Earth already.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
That's number one. So think about that for a minute. You think, oh my God, I could do anything then. Well, yeah, you can. You're 95% richer than everyone else. I tell you what, though, a lot of people who come from very poor areas, deprived, underprivileged, they outperform those that have got all the money because they work harder. They appreciate it. I've talked to so many people that have out all the money and all the resources. They've got all the technology, all the equipment, all the backup, all the infrastructure to start everything. And they do nothing but complain. And then some people come from a poor country, come into America or England, and in 5 minutes they explode. They work like crazy. They see the opportunity. I talk to people like that all the time, always moaning about, oh, America this or England that. Oh, it's rubbish. You can do so much. It's going to be hard, but anything worth anything is hard. It should be hard. Even like buying the S&P 500, I've got to wait. I can't get rich in 5 minutes. I've got to plug at it. I've got to stay invested. I've got to work hard, consistently invest, and just wait over time. You know, building a business takes time, but you can do it.
Absolutely. And I think that's what changed with me. Like I was part of the 95, 98% of the traders that they lose the money?
95% day traders lose money.
95. So I was part of that 95%.
Most people are.
Happy that I got out because I was thinking like, like there was a time when I invested in Nvidia, I think like around $2,000 to 1.9, something like that. And I made like $600. And I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. I was so excited. I can make every day $600. Next day, minus 900.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what just happened? So I was kind of like stressed and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's not that easy as it looks like. When I ended up losing 1,200 pounds, which was $1,400. I took the other $500 in my bank because I was like, hold on a minute, you're failing. What's going on here?
Yeah.
So I think, and my best friend sent me the same text today, and he said people want to become rich quick, but they don't trust the process, and they don't have the patience.
That's right.
And I said to him, that's funny because kind of same words Martin has said, and I've realized after losing the money that I had, because my mom turned around and said, you could have this money in your bank. And I'm like, yeah, I prefer that I lost it and I've learned my lesson and now I can develop, I can grow.
You have to lose to win.
Exactly. So you have to lose in order to win. And one of the privileges is that I got the patience that I need now to keep going.
Alex, I've got to wrap this up shortly. I've got to end the show. It's been great talking to you. Someone just said to me, Songs for Space said, the US government has destroyed small business. I absolutely disagree. People set up businesses all over the world in far more difficult situations than the United States. People set up businesses in the third world in Africa and be successful. You are in America. There's no way you can say the US government make it impossible for me to do stuff. I came to America 8 years ago from England as a green card holder. I got less opportunity than you. I've got no credit score, no bank account. I'm starting from zero. No friends. No one knows me. I built a successful music business within 2 years. I played in theaters across America. I built friends, contacts. I did that all on my own. COVID came, ended that. Then I built 3 YouTube channels all on my own. Anyone can do anything. There is so much opportunity, it's unbelievable. You can set up a business right here, right now, doing drop shipping for Amazon. I don't want to. I've got no interest in doing that. That requires no capital at all. You can set up a free website, doing little reviews, make a couple of videos or a couple of reviews for a product. People find the product, they buy it, you earn a commission from Amazon. Amazon sell the product. You don't even do anything. The government aren't stopping you doing that. You're stopping yourself from doing that. There are so many ways. People, I think I told Mike about it. People put sand off beaches in bottles and say, this is California sand. They take pictures, videos to prove it, right? People from the other side of the world want to buy a little bit of California. There are so many things you can do. If you provide value and service, you can make money. People say, oh, I'm rubbish. No one cares about what I have to say. Rubbish. There's a YouTube channel for everyone. Everyone, if you provide value. There's no point ranting down a camera on YouTube for yourself if no one is responding. You got to find what people want. There are some people on YouTube or who every day do the same thing and no one watches. Well, doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity. If your customer isn't responding, do something different. If you're happy talking to yourself, if you're happy making a video that no one watches, that's fine. If you're happy doing that, do it all day long if you want. If you can live like that and that makes you happy, do it. Talk to yourself. However, if you want someone to watch and engage with you, you can. So anyone can build a business. Anyone can do it. I did it. Everyone can do it. I've always done it. So it's so difficult and endless red tape. There's no red tape at all. People use that as an excuse. Oh, there's red tape everywhere. What red tape is there? What red tape? If you say you want to start Amazon drop shipping business, you get up today, you start it. You can set up a business, an LLC. You go onto the government website, LLC, 10 minutes, boom, $50. You pay the fee. There's you got LLC. You've got a bank account. You've got a website. Start doing it. You create business. There you go. Done it. No red tape. Yeah, you got to pay tax. Well, you got to pay tax at your work, and your normal job. It's not tax free. Why would I build a business for the government to take a huge amount of the money? Well, listen, mate. If I make $4 million on YouTube, the government are going to take $1 million. That's 25%, right? If I earn $1 million, if I earn $10 million, I earned $10 million, or whatever it is, in my job, they're still going to take the tax. It doesn't matter whether you work for someone or work for yourself. You still pay the tax. And my accountant always told me, don't be worried about paying $1 million tax because it means you earn 4. What are you going to do? Rather earn nothing? Well, if I earn nothing, I pay nothing. Well, yeah, you do, but now you live outside under a bush. I mean, there's not much point. You know, I would love a $10 million tax bill, right? It means I earn $40 million. I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, Jason Romine, I've accepted your friend request. Thank you much indeed. Renee Zanon, you've sent me your Discord username. I see that. I can't give you YouTube access yet because you have to be a member for 1 month. You have to renew your badge. It has to turn into a 1 month. You see above in the chat, Jason Remine has got a 1 over an M, a little blue badge. That means 1 month. Once you've renewed it, I can give you Discord access. If you don't want to wait, you can always go on Discord Premium and pay a couple of bucks and you can get the service over there, or you can just wait until it turns blue. All right, you have to wait for that to just make sure that you renew your membership. I agree with you, Martin. Thanks for the inspiration. Then my job here is done again for today. Given someone inspiration. We've given someone support. We've shown someone that they can believe in themselves. So maybe Alex feels inspired. Songs for Space is inspired. I've made a couple of bucks on ad revenue, made a few bucks on memberships. Today was a good day. I've got a cup of tea from my wife. Doesn't get better than that, does it? Life
I made
is
it on
good.
my own.
Huh?
I made it on my own.
You made on your own. Don't worry, mate. Someday somebody will make you one. I've been there. We've all been making our own tea for a while. Don't worry. It'll come good. You'll be all right. Somebody will make a cup. One day somebody will make you a cup of tea, mate. Don't you worry about that. You're a good bloke. You're banned. Good people attract good people. Don't worry about it. eBay, easy. Here we go. eBay, easy money. Just hit up Goodwill and other thrift stores and sell junk. One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's right. Jan S. You are a 1 month member. Let me give you your. You gave me this yesterday, and there's nobody by this name on Discord. I'll search for it again. When I searched yesterday, there was no one called Smuddy. So I'll search again as you've asked me to. Oh, hang on. Now I see it. You've got a 1 month badge. Here we go. Oh, you'll never guess who's joined us. Like right at the end. He always does this. He waits for the bloody end to call in. Does it every time. Now I've got to carry on going. Look, there you go. Roll. Member. There you go. You see this new system works? 1 month, you get your 1 month badge. It works. You've got a role of member now. Smuddy, look, there you are. I found you. Fantastic. You got a 1 year, month badge. If you've sent me a friend request, I can accept it. No, you haven't. If you send me a friend request to Martyn Lucas, I will accept it. I've got to say, folks, this is so much better. No more drama. No more trolls. This is wonderful. Wonderful. So, Smuddy, I've taken care of you. That's Jan. Oh, Jan S. I nearly forgot. Change nickname. Jan S. There you go. You got the same name so everyone recognizes you. Jan S., you're all done. Thanks, family. Stanislav. Hang on a minute, Stanislav. We got a special guest. You won't believe who's calling in. You won't believe it. Mr. Cambridge is on the phone. Thanks. He loves that. He loves when I say that. I wouldn't mind if that was true about me. I'm going to make it up. I'm going to call myself Mr. Oxford. Did you go to Oxford? No, just making it up. Yeah, I went to Oxford. Anyway.
Is it MSK?
Yeah, of course it is. We know it is. I'm Martyn, looking way ahead. Can you give us some insight as your investing plan later in the year when the market rolls over? Are you going to cash? No, Glenn Jones. I will not be selling anything. It will go sideways later in the year. You're absolutely right. All I'm doing now is not buying. I'm enjoying it growing, and I'm going to hold, maintain my positions, never sell, earn the dividends, and just spend between now and October paying down more and more margin. And then if it starts to dip later in the year and my margin's gone, I can add more at that point. That's my strategy. Grilling J&J about the owning things up. What is causing the market to go down? Well, there's another story, Jenny B. We've run out of time now, I'm afraid. Oh, how are you? Yesterday you had a very sad day. How are you? I must be spoiled rotten. I do not make anything. 90% of the time. Matt is awesome. There you go. Your wife encourages you to do more and earn more. Just a coffee, but a lot more to achieve together. That is right. Family is everything. That is right. Thanks, sir. You're welcome. Have you seen Block Chaka latest video? No, I haven't. Really good stuff. I will send. All done. Stan the man. Here he is. Send Discord link. Here is a Discord link. You can become a member or premium or wait 1 month for your link. Okay. That's it. Right, I've got through all the comments. Now we can bring in our star guest. So I'm going to put Alex in spot number 8. And I'm going to put MSK. You all guessed who it was, didn't you? You all guessed who it was. Here he is. How are you, mate? How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you, Martyn? How are you, Alex?
Right, mate. I'm all right.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not going to take too much of your time because I know you were just about to pop off, but I thought this was a really interesting conversation, so I thought I'd just kind of mention
Friday
my little... Yeah. So Alex, I've been listening to what you've been saying, and actually I've been through that crossroads where I've seen... So just to give us some background, I currently work as a senior manager in the NHS. Now, they reached a point where I decided I really need to start my own thing. even if it's a side hustle. And that point was where, this was a few years ago, we'd hired a couple of analytics consultants to come in and build a product, a BI, business intelligence product. And they were paid for 6 months, £100,000. So after 3 months, nothing had been produced. So then my director comes to me and says, MSK, we need to get the rein on this. Can you lead this for us so that we actually have a product at the end of it? So then I literally built the product from scratch within 3 months. So the deadline was met. They got the £100,000. I didn't get a bonus, and I was thinking, I need to actually, do this as a freelancer, approach people, who might have similar needs, and to kind of bid for the projects and win them, and do them myself, because that's the only way I'm going to get that kind of money. As much as the NHS does, pay me well, it's nowhere near as what you can get if you're an independent contractor, etc. And that's why I started my business. And so it's been running for 3 years, and I've been getting constant contracts for various projects. And sometimes I approach organizations and ask them if would they be interested in having specific products, and I demo what I've done before. They're like, yeah, sure, and then I'll just discuss the costs, and yeah.
There is the fundamental point.
Yeah.
MSK noticed a niche, an opportunity to do something that was being done better, to provide, because the service was not being met, the value was not being delivered. So he met it. There was already a market for it. He was already in the industry. He knew he could do it. He basically did it himself. He took the hit by not getting paid for it because he's helping out, and that's very often the case. But he was able to test the market. He now knows how to do it. People know he's done it. Just like when I booked my first theatre, now everybody else wants to book me because I've just done a theatre that everybody likes. He's now got a business. Very, very good. Great example, MSK. Congratulations. And that's exactly what that's a very definition of an entrepreneurial spirit. You looked at an opportunity that was being underperformed, underdelivered, underserved. I can do it. I can do it better. And that's the way I look at YouTube. I look at it in the same way. I can do this. I can do this better. Why has Mr. Beast got the hold on the world? I can do that. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Nice one, mate. And proud of you, mate. Well done. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And when Alex said he was noticing things that he didn't find logical, or it was a waste, or wasn't efficient within the organization, then you that's where the light bulb comes in. If you think you can do it better, then go out there and do it. That's where it stands.
Most
so
people
obviously,
don't, most people don't.
Yeah. I'm quite lucky in the sense.
Sorry, I'm just saying the ways how to create that, because I'm not gonna lie, the technological company that I'm on, it's a big business. Like, there are really big competitors, and obviously you need partners and everything like that. So I'm still trying to find answers on how to create something from small, because I'm not looking to create something big.
I want to jump in at that point. Don't ever be put off by the competitor is a giant. Right?
Oh, no.
But I just want to say, people often do think that. I can't do this because how can I compete with Apple? I'm not going to invent iPhones. There's no point. I'll get crushed. And it's true. But why I jumped in, and I would have forgotten to say this if I didn't jump in, so I apologize for jumping in.
No, it's all right.
If you never feel that way, because Mobix is an example. It's an acquisition company, strategic partners. When you have big businesses like Apple, right, there are millions of little businesses that provide and supply Apple. I might run a business that gives them the screws that screw in the battery. So Apple's success can be my success by simply producing a screw. I can be a very, very small business, and all I make is a little screw for that company. So when you look at your company, it's big, it's dominant, you could, like MSK provided a service. He probably didn't. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. He not necessarily completely did everything that other company was doing and everything was better. He might have done one part of what they were doing and did it well. Focus on one little bit. Find a niche, which is why we started with Virgin Galactic videos. No one was really doing it and they weren't doing it very well. So I built a business on that and then I expanded to other things and now I can do NVIDIA, which everyone does because now I rank for it. So being in business, you can be the man that provides the screws that screws together the iPhone. And now you have success of iPhone because as iPhone grows, they want loads of screws that you provide.
I haven't thought about that.
Do you like that?
Honestly,
I just made that up. Do you like that, MSK? I just made that up.
Well, you have a knack for these things. So.
These things, they just flow out of me. Creative genius I am. I said that about myself. No one said that, but I say it. Because if you don't say it yourself, no one's going to say it.
Absolutely, that's where it starts. Self-belief. So on that note, actually, the consultants that the NHS had hired were actually Microsoft consultants. So that also touches upon your point. It doesn't matter how big they are. It doesn't matter how big they are.
Exactly. But you're being noticed by Microsoft. Now, Microsoft, even though they're one business, they have millions of consultants and suppliers and this and that and that. And they could come to you and say, MSK, we need this job solved. And it's not just you working for them. You would be consulted. You'd have a business. MSK Productions provides this small piece of information just for as a subcontractor, as a supplier, direct to Microsoft. All of a sudden, you're not an employee of Microsoft. They didn't give you a job, but you are a contractor for Microsoft. Now, because you're a contractor for Microsoft, you put that on the bottom of your website. We partner with Microsoft. Apple go, hang on a minute, MSK supplies Microsoft. You make friends, you get contact. They introduce you to the people at Apple. And before you know it, and I honestly see the world like this as one big open opportunity. I don't think that I am too small to do anything. I think other than become president, I can't because you have to be American. Other than stuff like that, which is I can't control, I believe I could do anything. Whether I will or not is down to my skill, my work ethic, how much hard work I put in, so on and so forth. But if I say I want to be the biggest channel in the world, work towards it then. If I want to provide services to Microsoft and Google, then do it then.
Terry Camish has become a member.
I can't believe it. MSK, working for the NHS 1 minute, next minute, he's providing services to Microsoft. Let's move on. Let's get it to Google. Let's get it to Apple. Let's be the #1 consultant for whatever it is.
Yeah, that's exactly how I see it as well. That's how I see it as well. And the other thing, Alex, one thing you have to bear in mind is there's the statistic like 90% of startups fail within like 10 years. Yeah. So now the reason for that is when you have a business, it becomes your baby. You have to put in 100% of your effort. So it might go from 40-hour weeks, 40-hour weeks working for an employer to 100-hour weeks servicing your business. That's another thing. So you can say that, oh, I can take my holidays when I want. Actually, the reality is, if you are running your own company, you'd find that actually you're devoting most of your time to the company and more so than what you're devoting to your employer right now, in fact.
Alex, does 90% failure scare you?
No. I'm not a failure. Hang
on. MSK, does 90% failure, that statistic, does that scare you?
Me, no.
90% statistic, that excites me. Why? Because 90% of the people that are trying to take my spot are all losing.
Yeah, so it's an opportunity.
I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as a good thing. Because I will work harder than the other 90%. So now I'm in the 10% chance now of succeeding and providing services to Google, Microsoft. Do you know what, MSK? I might get up tomorrow morning and start competing with you. I'm going to work out whatever it is you do, have no idea what it is. I'll be completely confused. And I'll have to go on to Fiverr and say, does anyone know how to write this code about this? Because I ain't got a clue. Well, then you shouldn't be doing it then. No, don't worry about that. I want you to do it. this is how business works, right? I'll pay you $10 an hour to write my code because my mate says he's doing it for Microsoft. So I want to be the owner, the big CEO, employing you $10 an hour to write the code because I don't know how to do it, and I'm going to sell it to Microsoft. That is how business is created, and that is how you look at it. Don't look at it as 90% failure. You go, hang on a minute. That was the same with me. When I started YouTube, everyone fails. I've lost count with the people that have come on my show saying, can you help me promote my YouTube channel? I'm going to build a YouTube channel. And they stop making videos because their first video didn't blow up. Everyone does it. Everyone. I don't even do it anymore. I used to help provide that service. There's no point because it's just wasting my time. It's wasting their time, really. Right? Most people fail. So if you're like MSK going, I don't care about that, and you just said it, I don't care about 90%. In fact, I reel on the passion and excitement of the 90%. That means I'm going to win because I don't put myself in the 90% failure bag. I put myself in the 1% success bag. That's where I live. And now I can definitely succeed. I can definitely win. I can definitely provide services to a blue chip $1 trillion Microsoft company. I can do that. Mr. Nobody sitting in my studio doing nothing. I can do that.
Yeah, that's the mentality you need to have a thriving business and to have it last. But yeah, that's just a few nuggets of wisdom there, Alex. I think this was a very interesting conversation.
I appreciate it. I do. Both.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Well, that's been that's great. Today was a useful day. Today is an example of what we're saying about seeing outside the box, looking at 90% full rather than 90% empty. Forget the half full business, 90% here, right? Think of it that way. Think of always providing value. I'm excited now, way more than I was when I got out of bed. Not because I've done 3 hours of YouTube, so I've earned $20 in ad revenue, or I've had some members. I'm excited because maybe you might go out and do something positive today. Whether you set up your business or not, doesn't matter. It's the fact you feel better about yourself. Maybe somebody watching thinks, yeah, I'm going to give that drop shipping idea on Amazon a go. You know what? I can write code. I'm going to message whoever it is MSK's messaging, and I'm going to undercut him. Whatever it might be. And the thing is, you can laugh about stuff like that because no one's going to do it anyway. I'll tell you something I learned. I'll tell you something I learned the other day, and this has stuck with me. What was it? What I was seeing the other day. Oh yeah. At the moment, loads of YouTube channels, because we're going through a difficult time financially. The markets are a bit wobbly now. We're coming to the end of the bull market, and inflation's still sticky and stuff like that. There's an explosion of how to get rich videos, how to get rich emails. We're all getting them. If you do this, you can get rich in 5 minutes, right? Let me tell you one fact, unequivocal fact. If you have discovered a secret how to get rich in 5 minutes and you're telling everybody about it, how stupid and nonsense is that? Think about it. I saw an ad, I think it was on Facebook. It even pops up on your Facebook now. It's ridiculous. Some guy was saying, if you go on this website and you review these products, you can earn $1 million a day, or something stupid. No, it wasn't $1 million, right? Something more believable, but stupid, right? And Think about it for a second. If everybody clicked on that ad and did that, the market would be flooded, and the price of you doing your review would go down because everyone's competing, supply and demand, right? So, real good business opportunities that are that amazing, and real smart people that really know about them, tell no one. Rubbish ideas that are rubbish, and the only winner is the person pumping the rubbish. They're rubbish. They never win Because if they were, they wouldn't be telling you. They're only telling you because the only thing that's worth anything is the rubbish being pushed. There's no business there. So whenever you see an offer of a great opportunity that someone is telling you about, you said earlier, my mate down the pub said I should buy this stock. I'm out the door. I'm down the road. Because if all my mates are telling me to do something, it's always rubbish, right? Because I've never heard of anyone. I never heard of a story where someone invented something like the iPhone, and the first thing they did, rather than patent it, England, America, the first thing they did was to protect the business, build the phone, get it out. The first thing they did was go on Facebook and tell everybody, I'm about to release a new iPhone. Everyone should build iPhone. You never guess what? An iPhone, what? This is the way. Everyone do this right now. No, I didn't see that. That didn't happen. They kept it quiet, and then boom, the whole world got an iPhone overnight. That's actually what happened. Anyway, I thought I'd leave that with you. Eh?
Power of information.
I love it. Thank you ever so much, guys. You never know where the next nugget of nonsense is going to come from, MSK. I got inspired by you. You gave me a little bit there about the taking over, because now you're taking over. See, I've exaggerated it now. See, you're now taking over Microsoft. And I saw a niche, and I jumped on it, and I came up with some creative nonsense. It's good, though, wasn't it? It was good nonsense, though. Made sense, though, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, everything I do, I if it isn't solving a problem, then I wouldn't do it. So the product that I built was a business intelligence tool, which essentially allowed for staff planning within the NHS with regards to meeting the increasing demand, A&E and inpatients demand, basically, with regards to patients and patients on the waiting list as well, which is obviously becoming an increasing problem. But yeah, it was funny. These Microsoft consultants, obviously, they were paid this large amount of money, but they weren't doing anything. And so that, I was just thinking this, well, if I'm I'm literally doing the whole thing for them, I might as well just, expand this and go to other organizations and do the same thing for them and charge them the right amount. Let me tell you a funny story. This is the great thing about confidence, right? So I was delivering a project for a local authority, and just through hearsay, I heard that one of their, I think it was their adult social care department, needed a Power BI expert. So then I got into contact whilst I was delivering this other project for their population health team. And I said, I heard that you needed some expertise, like Power BI expertise. And then they were like, oh, yeah, do you know anyone? I was like, yeah, me. And that led into another contract. It's you have to have self-belief.
Yeah,
you have to have
always.
self-belief.
If you don't believe in you, why would anybody else believe in you?
Yeah,
if you've got doubt about you, how can I trust what you're saying? You don't even believe in yourself. We had a comment here. Any recommendations on a laptop or tablet for just crypto for using my cold wallet? Recently, Stacey bought my Ledger. You may remember I had a Ledger. And she bought it, and I sent it to her. Stacey, it's a USB device. It plugs into any device, where be it a laptop, Mac, doesn't matter, PC, doesn't matter. When you plug it in, you will then, you'll know it will recognize it. You will go onto ledger.com's website. You'll set it up through them. That's how it works. All a Ledger actually does is hold keys. There's no Bitcoin that lives on your Ledger. Right, it just holds the keys to access the Bitcoin. People often think their Bitcoin lives on their ledger. It doesn't. Bitcoin, crypto, lives on the blockchain. Never goes anywhere. When people talk about cold storage, they think, "Oh, I'm safe. I put all my Bitcoin, my XRP, on this little device. There's nothing on there." When the guy lost his wallet and it's under a tip, wherever it was, and he wants to buy the tip and find it, he hasn't lost his Bitcoin. He's lost his keys to the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is still sat on the blockchain. So it doesn't actually matter what device you get. The security is through the website. Anyway, so obviously viruses and stuff like that, you shouldn't be clicking on stuff you shouldn't be clicking on. But it doesn't matter what device you get, the same risks apply. I was just plugging it into my Mac. I mean, you could plug it into a laptop. It doesn't matter. The keys are encrypted and everything else, and it's safe. So I hope that answers your question for you, Stacey. Great conversation, lads. Really enjoyed today.
Absolutely.
That was great. Thank you, MSK, for calling in and giving the inspiration to come up with some good ones. That was great. Love that.
All right. I had to call in. I mean, I was listening to the conversation. I was thinking, this is me right there. This really is relatable. So
I want to wrap up by leaving a personal note, and I'm going to share it with you two on screen just because you're there with me. So, going to end with this. In fact, what I'm going to do is click customization. So you'll all go through to the party tonight. We're going to have a nice little party tonight. There we go. 4 p.m. Central. Here we go. And I'm going to share this. Music. Live. Tonight. IGHT at 4 p.m. Central. There it is. That's in the chat. It'll automatically take there anyway. So please just go there and click like and reminder and leave a comment, leave a request for a song if you'd like to. Should we do a members review day? Yes, you would like that. 66% want me to catch up with the reviews, so I shall do that. We've had XRP now for days. Now we've got to focus on the core element of what we do here. We're not the XRP channel. We're not here for just one thing. We're here for everything else. So I'd like to just conclude, guys, with you on screen. If certain people are watching, I hope this goes out to the right people. It's a very personal, real message, and this is very serious, guys. So please share this moment with me. You'll know the channel is growing and expanding, and along the journey, we're going to sadly make some enemies. People are going to not be happy with you. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. Recently, we fell out with somebody. You all understand why. You all know what happened. You all watched it live. You all witnessed it. Over the last couple of days, it's taken a further turn. And I'm picking my words carefully. But where we've gone now is in a very dark place, a very unpleasant place, very unpleasant for me and my family. And personal things are being shown online, things that are illegal to share. Even though the information is available, it doesn't mean you should share them the way it's being done. It's wrong. It's aggressive. It's threatening. It's inappropriate. It's not right. It's upsetting. And this person has decided that everything I am saying here is wrong and a lie and terrible and so on and so forth. He doesn't really care about you. He doesn't care about XRP. He's just trying to sell videos. Let me be absolutely clear. I do make money from my videos. This is my job. I do make money when you become a member. This is my job. We all have a job. We all earn money. But my intention is to do something good, and I'm trying to do a petition for XRP. This was the latest thing. And this person decided, because of their own frustrations, that they perhaps don't have this sort of success, want to rubbish everything I'm doing. And that's fine. You can say, you know, I'm doing it all for my own personal gain if you want to. Well, I do make money from being successful. I don't make apologies for that. Why should I? but my intentions are still good and honest just because I happen to earn ad revenue from talking about it. Just the same as a news outlet makes money from reporting on the war. It's a very sad situation. People are dying in a war, but when people talk about it on the news or write books or make movies or report in the newspaper, they earn money. Should they apologize for that? Well, I wouldn't have thought so. But that's what this person is suggesting, that and so on and so forth. Very unnecessary. So then because that's not getting through, they then decide to start posting things online which should never be posted and shared, to try to intimidate and threaten. And it's very unpleasant. And then say, this information is publicly available, so I'm not doing anything wrong. Well, yeah, it's publicly available, but you're not supposed to do that. There's a word for it. I've forgotten what the word was now, but I've forgotten what it was now. So if you're watching this, remember that I'm a real person. My family are real, and we do not like being threatened and scared and intimidated. It's not necessary. Everyone has a voice. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. You can call into the show. You can share your views and opinions. And, you can do that. But decided not to do that and create infinite amount of accounts all over the place, trying to intimidate. And it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant for my family. It's unpleasant for Leah. And all because we reacted to what you did. So if you don't want to watch my channel, if you don't like what my message is, and if you think it's all about me selling videos, that's fine. Don't watch. If you don't like my messages, don't watch. I can assure you, I don't watch your content. I don't leave you bad comments either. I don't try to reveal your personal information online to intimidate and threaten you. So just remember, as my YouTube channel grows, that we're going to get a bigger audience. But I'm sharing this live so everyone can read between the lines. We can all see what's happening. And it's very, very upsetting. So yes, you have the satisfaction of knowing you're getting to me. I thought I would share that with you, but I hope that you might think, we are here to help, whether you think so or not. It's not wrong that I make ad revenue. It's my job. It's not wrong. One particular point this person picked upon last night was, as we ended our petition, we moved over to the extra channel. And my microphone was open. I was having a private conversation with Sensei. And part of my conversation was heard in the extra channel. And he recorded it, shared it, and tried. This wasn't the worst thing. The first part was the worst bit. But he recorded this to try to prove to everybody, see, Martyn's a liar and a scammer. What he recorded was me saying to Sensei that, and I was laughing, you could hear me laughing, Sensei was laughing because we were excited for a wonderful petition. It was very successful. I was laughing, saying to Sensei, hey, this is great. I wonder how many more videos I can put out before we get to the petition. He heard that. That was heard. Because we did a couple of build-ups to get before we gave the petition. And the reason for that was we were trying to build a bigger audience so more people would click on it and it would be successful. Yes, of course, if more people watch, I earn more money on YouTube. Well, that's my job. I'm trying to create content that people want to watch and engage and make it fun. So I had a little joke with Sensei, and I said, I wonder how many more videos we can put out before we did it. We were just laughing. We didn't actually put any more videos out, and if we wanted to, we could have done. That was our right to do it. Could have dragged it out all night if we wanted to. Wouldn't have been very clever, though, would it? People would have just got bored. And he heard that. And, of course, It was, see, this is proof Martyn's a liar and a scammer. All he cares about is getting you to watch more videos for his stupid petition that no one cares about or no one bothers about. Well, the reality is we did get, I'm refreshing it now, it's 576. It's now 615 people have signed our silly petition. I think we've done pretty well. We didn't meet our target, sadly. We didn't get to 1,000, but 615 so far. It probably will be 1,000 by tomorrow. I'm still proud of it. It's still something we did. Did it earn me money on YouTube ads doing that? Yeah. But I spent hours and hours researching this petition and putting it together for people. And now I'm maintaining it. I'm answering questions. I'm updating it. My time is valuable, but I'm spending time doing this. I don't even benefit if XRP goes up. So I'm trying to do something good. Yes, I earn money from doing it, but does it compensate my time? Well, you decide. But if it does, it doesn't. Isn't it allowed to? Allowed to earn money? But if you don't like my content, you don't like what I'm doing, that's fine. Don't watch. Don't engage. Don't be part of it. I don't watch your content, but don't take private, sensitive information and put it online and share to intimidate and scare and be aggressive towards us. It's not necessary. It's not needed. There's no need for it. And I would greatly appreciate it stops. We've invited you to call in and be part of our show. If you wish to do so, you have the right to do so. Even now, I'm probably advised probably shouldn't let you on the show because you've taken it to a whole new level, but I would like it to go away. And I'm sure this will make its way to a video soon, and a reaction video, I'm sure. But hopefully you won't be able to interpret any of this into something bad, because it truly isn't. And nothing is bad towards you or anything has been done bad towards you. But yes, your posts have been reported and deleted, not just by me, but many other people. People do not want to see it. It's not right. You shouldn't be doing it. And it's not fair on me and my family. Guys, thank you for sitting in with me for that. I appreciated having you on the screen. I just want to share that with my family. It just felt easier to talk to you. I think you all understand what I'm talking about. I think you, I know you do. So thank you very much indeed. Doxing. That is the word. Someone has put that in the chat. Yeah.
Can you spare 1 minute, Martyn?
Yes.
Because if I don't say
if you wish to react to this, you can.
Yes. If I don't say it, I'm going to explode myself. I'm not going to lie. I believe most of the people that they are watching are going to agree that we are grown men and women, because we've got ladies as well watching. We know where we sign in. The door is all the time open. Whoever doesn't like it, we all have the choice to leave or to come in. We all know what we're doing. So I don't see a point of all this continue happening. It's not fair, I would say. Because one thing I've said to my mom as well, it was, Martyn is not gaining what his value is. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm a gold member, right? And I only pay £23. You have helped me, you have heard me, you have hosted me on your show. And it's worth more than £23. So technically, you have proven yourself to all of us, or can I say to most of us. So I don't see why that person is continuing doing that. He walked away. It was his choice. You can't just go and destroy someone's life, you know. Like, you are trying to build a business, and a business that benefits us mostly, because you are spending your time, and time is the most valuable asset that we have right now. It's not money. It's nothing material. Time is the most precious asset that we have. So I don't see why he's spending so much time into that.
No.
And calling you liar or anything. Like, technically it's your business. You have to get paid, but you are not getting paid as much as it should be, if that
Well,
makes
this
sense.
is Kimberly just commented. She said, I was on the extra call and I heard it, the extra channel, but all I gathered from it was you were working to ramp up the signatures, and shame on that person that is doing that to you. Martyn, you're amazing. Stay true to your guests. That was it. Me and Sensei were excited and laughing together going, wow, I wonder how many more videos we can do. This is great. That's it. There's nothing to say. There's nothing bad about that. The fact we shared that, we had these conversations, we share everything. That wasn't supposed to be heard, but it was. It wasn't bad though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not,
Actually,
it's
the
not
fact
like
that I was just going to say is it's the fact that this individual is actually spying on your channel, scouting for negative, spin-offs. That really, I mean, why go through those lengths, you know, and then using that material to create his own content, which is it's disappointing.
It's okay if people want to criticize you. We criticize Palantir. I criticize Elon Musk. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't agree with me, you can say what you want. But going to the lengths of exposing private personal information, doxing it's called, it's illegal. And he'll argue, well, the information's public. You've only got to type it in and search for it. It doesn't give you the right to share it to the world and try to get everybody to do what you're trying to do. What are you doing? That's threatening. That's scary. That's unpleasant. That's stalking. That's not nice. So I hope if he's listening to this, he'll think, I don't really want to make him feel uncomfortable. If I don't like him, I just don't watch anymore. I don't watch you, but I don't do stuff like that. Should I do the same thing? And I have a bigger audience than you? No, I wouldn't do that. It's very unpleasant, and mostly for, obviously, my family. Very unpleasant. They don't want all this. Thank you, guys, for sharing that. Did you want to add anything, MSK, or were you done?
No. I mean, let's leave on a positive note.
Yes, please.
I think there's this quote, just coming back to kind of wrapping up what we talked about in terms of business and in terms of succeeding in general. And it's, I think, therefore I am. So what that means is, if you truly believe that you're the best, eventually you become the best. And you have to 100% believe that. In fact, even I've been to interviews, and when they've asked me, why are you the best person for the job? I've even just said, trust me, you won't find anyone better. It's that level of confidence. And obviously I go through the things I've delivered, but I say it with so much conviction, you won't find anyone better. Just trust me on that.
I think this is a nice way to finish it. Stanislav, who's given so much to the channel. Hey, he's competing with you, MSK, sponsor member, thousands of memberships given away.
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah.
He must be getting close.
How many? Yeah.
It must be 500. You're thinking, no, he's still behind me, but he's catching up quick. Stanislav has made the ultimate final comment. Follow the golden rule. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. Despite what has happened and the continue of this, I think, and you all stand witness, I've been polite, calm, respectful, asked for it to stop, invited, you can call in. But this is really, really out of order to the point I can actually, call the services and have this taken care of. This is not appropriate. This is not right. It's not a very nice thing to do, but I've been nice about it. And remember, the only reason why we got here, because of hate and comments were coming into our chat. We put up with it for a week. We hid it, and then we lit a fuse by all accounts. Thank you guys for being part of that. Thank you very much for allowing me to share that with you. I love you all. Going to end the live stream now. Going to send you over to the music channel this afternoon. I'm not going to do a closing bell. I'm going to take some time this afternoon. It's been a very upsetting time, but I've loved every other part of this. Remember, we have just about 70,000 subscribers, and 99.99999 are wonderful, great, engaging people. So thanks to all of you. And that is very true, Stanislav. Treat everyone as you wish to be treated. If you're doing something that's unpleasant, would you want someone to do it to you? Because as someone just posted in the chat, we can all do it the same, and we have a much greater reach, but we still choose not to. Just because you've got the power, it doesn't mean you have to use it, and I won't. Thank you ever so much, guys. Love you all. Thanks for being on the call. That's it from me. I will see you all back for the party this evening. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.